Avast ahoy, g'day, once again to ye mateys. I be your ruffled and convalescent DM, Josh the Pirate. And I don't know, I didn't really have this prepped this evening. And with me I am joined by my mellifluous and otherwise lovely wife, Mother of Bunnies, for something a little bit different. We don't normally do this sort of thing, but we're both still very much recovering from a weekend of extreme activity. So we thought, rather than just not streaming, we would do something chill. We'd hang out with chat and we'd make some characters. And seeing as Karen and I have both been invited to go over to GM's Workshop on Saturday morning and play Rift Raiders with him and Phoenix, we thought we'd build our characters for that in live, which would be kind of fun. Rift Raiders is a really neat idea. Basically, two channels play the same dungeon that was been previously worked out by the GM simultaneously, and the team that beats the dungeon fastest wins, which I think is kind of cool. And Karen got to play in the initial game of that with Rackham, but I have never gotten to play it because I was busy teaching at the time. However, my classes aren't on this weekend, so I get to play. Hey, Chaotic Goblin! How does the Paladin protect against the heat of the Firebolt? He turns up his AC. Do you have a list, Chaotic Goblin, that you just one every time? And it's like, this is how I enter chat, I drop a dad joke. Boom. I hope you have 18 children just to justify the number of them you seem to have. Also, shout out, hey Penny Dreadful. Hello, Ardana, my dear, how are you? Lovely to see you. Yeah, Karen, tell me who the absolute heck you are.
I would just like you to know that I looked up mellifluous. And it means having an unhealthy effect. So what exactly are you trying to imply here, Joshua?
That wasn't what I said. I said mellifluous, didn't I?
Mellifluous.
Probably worse.
Mellifluous. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Pleasantly smooth and musical to hear.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Well, that's a lot better. I feel more positive now.
Thank you. I was I'm pretty sure what I said was nice.
I just
say Maleficent.
Anyway, sorry, I was going to be saying.
Karen, who the heck are you? Yeah.
I am Karen, sometimes known as the Mother of Bunnies, in chat and over on Twitter. I am a writer, a performer, a puppet enthusiast, an internet addict. You can follow me on Twitter as Mother of Bunnies, Instagram is Miss Lola Moore, my sassy Bella Sculptor ego, or you can listen to my dulcet tones in the D&D podcast, There Be Dragons, link in chat.
That's that. And I be Josh the Pirate. You can find me here on my channel, Corsair's Cove, which I run with my lovely lady wife. But you know that because you've already done it. Good job. Keep doing it. We play D&D here and do other RPG-related stuff. On Tuesday evenings, I like to do homebrewing. And at the moment, we are neck deep in homebrewing a BattleTech 5e system, which is really kind of cool, and we really get cracking on with it now as well. We've been 5 sessions in now, and we're working through the positive and negative feats. We've decided we want to have a negative feat as well as a positive feat, so everybody gets a free feat at the beginning when they're building a character, which will be a pilot for a giant walking robot. But a positive feat, but they can also choose to have negative feats, which will allow them to buy more positive feats as well. So if you have something you're bad at, you can have another thing that you're good at, which I think is kind of neat. It's a combination of an old D&D character and a book I have. What is?
The jokes, I think.
Oh, the jokes, right. Okay. Other than that, Monday nights we are playing Humblewood. We're back in Barovia at the moment. The gang is doing Humblewood Strahd. Strahd is a batfolk, and of Monsters and Magic, the crew Karen is a part of, will be starting back up again the 22nd of September. So we've got 3 weeks. 3 weeks today until Monsters and Magic is back, baby.
I only have to work out how to get the entire Wildwood Brigade out of
part
the
of it's
city
not there.
Without.
It's all the Wildwood Brigade that are in the city.
That's
still a lot.
That's not fair.
And you also kind of want to find out where Riffin is.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I never actually pressed enter there. There we go. That's me. That's all of my stuff. If you like the majestic voice, but you think I could stand to tone the face down a little bit, you can find me in the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Skane Felspar and his little dragon, Rush. God's sake. Siri!
Mute your mic and then shout.
She hasn't done it all day.
And the second we go live, she's like, the neighbors, they're doing something. Everybody panic. She was asleep on my bed, like, until literally 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. She'll probably go back in there and fall back asleep.
Yeah, she's done it out of her system now, touch wood.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she wasn't shouting at it. She was just shouting at the concept of neighbours. And, you know, fair. Sometimes I feel that way too. So I'm going to be trying out some of my new Sirenscape music for this evening.
So I feel like even if we lived in the middle of nowhere, Siri would still find things to bark at.
Yeah. I found this, which is sort of... It's called Hound Battle Music, but it's pretty... It's metal, and I'm down for it.
Hang on, let me turn my thing on. Damn it, can't hear anything.
Through Sirenscape?
Yeah.
Oh, you might not be signed into my game. Try it on Twitch. What else do we need to talk about, Karen? We need to talk about the Ukrainian people. Can you tell me about the Ukrainian people?
There's a war in Ukraine. You've probably heard about it a few times this year. It's not going super great. A lot of people are in a lot of trouble, and that's always shitty. And in particular, a lot of people have had to flee their homes, which is super duper shitty. So if you are in the financial position to do so, there is a link in chat. This goes to the Emergency Action Appeal, which is an Australian-based initiative between a number of charities and not-for-profits, specifically to support the refugees from the conflict. I think there was some 11 million last time I checked the numbers, which is a lot of people needing help. So yeah, if you have some spare pennies rattling around your digital wallet, please do head over to the link in chat and drop them there. Every little bit helps. And if you have already donated, you're a freaking legend. I bet you have a great ass as well.
Valid. This is probably true. That is my experience of people who donate.
Generous people have good asses, almost universally.
We also have all the exclamation mark socials. You can check out our YouTube. It's pretty much up to date at the moment. In fact, no, I think it is up to date. The only thing I need to put up, and I haven't yet, is the trailer for our soon-to-be screened at the New Jersey Web Festival award-nominated stream, Death for Breakfast. But there's a 90-second trailer that I haven't put up there yet.
Soon, and for the rest of our lives.
Yes. And we also have a Discord, which is popping off at the moment. Because Jack has discovered a meme maker and he's just pumping them out, and it's great. Some of them are really, really funny as well, particularly if you are aware of what's going on in Midnight and Madness at the moment. That one's very fun. The other super piece of news that we've got, we will both be on GM's Workshop 9 a.m. GMT plus 8 on Saturday morning for Rift Raiders, which is going to be very exciting. I haven't gotten to be a player with Karen for a gosh darn while. So that's going to be fun. The only place we actually both play in the same game, ever, is There Be Dragons. Which is that little logo down there. This one here.
We only do it every couple of months.
And that's, yeah, like once in a blue moon. So this is actually kind of exciting for me. I've never played in a game with Catalina, which is who you're going to be being, isn't it?
Yes. I'm bringing back Catalina of Corvenheim, who's probably still one of my favorite D&D characters I've created.
Oh my god, I know exactly who I have to be. Jason.
Josh, are you going to be Jason Lawnmower?
I'm going to be Jason Lawnmower. Because I wanted to be a Warlock of the Deeps. Jason's a sailor.
Yes.
It's all coming together, chat. Alright, yeah. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to build my character for Jason Lawnmower for Rift Raiders. Karen has already got that character. So the backstory of this is that Catalina, when Catalina had her game, when Catalina was playing, she had an on-again, off-again fling with a boat sailor, like a sailor who just took her up and down the what was the name of the river?
I don't remember, but he took her up and down in
Helga.
more ways than one.
Yeah, and she used the line, and honestly, it would get me into bed. Do you want to see if I glow blue everywhere?
Because Catalina is a wild magic user. At least this iteration of her was a wild magic user.
Yeah, this was very early in D&D 5e. There was only 2 options. This was before Xanthars came out, so it was wild magic or dragon blood.
Yeah, so she was wild magic, and I got turned blue multiple times, so I ended up just glowing blue. So yeah, it's quite a pickup line. If you want
it would work on me. And my dad, Duke Rutgar of Gretz in chat, decided that Jason's like. I was asked what his name was. I was like, Jason. It doesn't matter. And he was like, Jason Lawnmower Mower. And it stuck. As a lot of dad's bullshit does. It's
just so catchy, you know?
The other thing we need to talk about before we go any further, though, Karen, is we have a couple of sponsors for our upcoming International Talk Like Josh the Pirate Day Marathon Charity Stream. 27 hours between the 18th and 19th of September, less than 3 weeks away, which is... that's math I only just did. And we have received some incredible donations for prizes already. And I say some, I mean one, but it's huge. It's
very
this.
Exciting.
It's
and
this
sparkly.
Right here. And so sparkly. Look at this! This huge box filled with fluffy little sacks of dice and stickers. The stickers are so cute. I adore the owlbears.
They're
the little owlbear sitting on the floor.
Actually, I'm pretty...
It's sparkly too.
Is it Roll with Advantage that did the Rainbow D20? Was that Roll with Advantage, or was that Tabletop?
That might be
Tabletop Swag.
That might be.
I think that might be Tabletop Swag.
And the griffins are super cute as well.
You just want to pat his little head.
Yeah.
Before he rips your face off.
That red bag reminds me of the sentient sack. Well, let's have a. Do you want to have a look in the red bag? Do you want to see it's in the red bag? Yeah, you know you want to. All right, let's have a look in the red bag.
And I see we've obscurely referenced Auntie Donna's little bit of pud sketch yet again.
Again. There is what's in the little red bag.
Green.
Beautiful, clear green ocean gem ones. They're actually two-tone as well. They are. There's 6. There's 5 colors in it, but it starts sort of a dark green, light green, then it goes pale, like clear, and then it's gray at the top. It's layered. That's super pretty. I like the D4 particularly. The D4 has got like this little light green top on it, but the bottom is grey. I think you can just about see that. You can just about make that out. Oh. Super pretty. That's the red sack. We won't open them all again, and I will just go and get the one that got away.
They're already running away. They just really want to be rolled. Just begging to be rolled. How far away did it go? Like, he said he was going to go get it, and I was expecting him to just bend down, but no, he's just straight up disappeared off screen. I just realized I could have said anything about you in that 15-second gap and got away with it.
I have a cable. The cable is really stretchy. I probably could have reached the dice, but I couldn't have reached the fridge. So, and it was important because I had to get myself another alcohol-free beverage. But yeah, so we have this massive box of stuff from Roll with Advantage. Roll with Advantage sent us, my guess is about $400 worth of dice, which is about $300 US, which is crazy, and incredibly generous of them. So I'm going to be bigging them up for the next 2 months. The other people who are going to send us a prize to give away is Heroforge, the people who we have an affiliate link with as well. !WF is Heroforge. Check out heroforge.com/Corsairs Cove, and you can see beautiful stuff like these gorgeous dice keepers. Yes. These things are beautiful as well, and retail at about $200 a pop. So giving one of them away, well, is a heck of a thing too. So, yeah, they're incredible. They do beautiful things out of Australian and exotic hardwoods. They often use reclaimed woods as well, which is very much my jam. Even my marmalade, you might say. Don't
pretend you eat marmalade.
I've been known to eat a curd.
Curd is not a marmalade.
I know.
I'm just saying.
So, Karen.
Yes.
Shall we get into it?
Sure. Where are we starting?
I'm finding the metal a little distracting, to be honest. Let's go.
I'm trying to optimize my camera angle so I don't have too much headspace.
Yeah.
How are we going?
I need to sit back for the way mine is angled. Cathedral warning bells, Mad Mage battle music.
Oh, hey,
music of Atlantis. There we go.
Do we want?
Ooh, moody.
Moody
Evil.
lighting.
Hang on. If I do this.
You like moody lighting? What do you think? Moody lighting or bright lighting? It does make me. I have gotten even paler though, if that is possible.
Got white light. We can both be moody, and with the music of Atlantis, this works. We can do side lighting as well. I've got 3-point lighting source. Chat.
I've just got a ring light that I bought secondhand. Oh, the dramatic shadows.
I kind of like that actually.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know.
Let's see. What we need to do now is keep this in our back pocket for when we need like a dramatic emotional shift.
Yes.
Like, oh, everything was fine, and then there was a loud flump, and she was sucked into the hell dimension.
And she died. All right. So
I have yet to have a character killed.
Damn. Lost to play a character.
I'm good at
Close
keeping
a
my
couple of
characters alive.
times.
That is not a challenge to anyone out there who's listening.
I came pretty close to killing Beryl last week. Let's be honest.
You really did. You got.
Scared of losing again, and asked your hot hubby to come and hold your hand on Saturday. Phoenix, those are some big words, my friend. Good talking.
Those are fighting words, man. I'm gonna be wearing like my fighting pants, and I'm gonna like fight to win the dungeon crawl.
I mean, that's the point.
I'm not good at threatening people.
Not good at tough talk at all. She's very cute. Hey, John, good to see you.
I'm like a rabbit. I can sit there and I can thump my back foot, but I'm still gonna look freaking adorable.
Yeah. Angry rabbits are super cute.
Oh, like the type, like I own a vintage typewriter. Yes, I am that sort of person. And the rabbits hate it. They loathe it. So every time I've ever typed anything on it,
like it either.
Yeah, the rabbits just sit there and they do that thing where they pull their head into their body and they're like. And the trouble is, it's just so cute. It doesn't make me want to change my behavior at all.
So we know what his name is. His name is Jason.
Well, he's Jason. Yes, Jason Lawnmower. And obviously, he's going to have to be like devastatingly buff with long, wavy hair that blows in a supernatural wind. To be honest, main reason I went to see Aquaman.
I've had a player kill off 4 characters in 4 games. As in another player did it. Oof. Plays Professor Elemental fighting trousers.
See, now I feel like I'm going to have to decide what my fighting pants are. Which would be my fighting pants?
So I've spelt this Jason Law Namamoa.
Gotta keep it a little bit subtle.
Yeah.
No, put them in spots where they would get killed and told me to. But just so you know, I'm gonna send Jason into the pit of tar, and I want you to kill him.
Right. Don't do that.
Don't kill Jason. Catalina needs him for very squishy reasons.
Is Ardana playing with Phoenix?
Ooh.
Am I playing against Ardana? Because Rackham has got, it's Karen and me, and a mate of his who lives down the road from him in the meat space. It's quite a small channel, but does really good work. He's like, hey, I want want to have you over so you can come and more people can hear about you. That's cool of you. But the fourth person hasn't been picked yet. It's going to be someone from his community who is just going to, like, somebody who put their hands up, basic first person hands up in chat. And I'm like, nice. Totally hyped for tomorrow, yeah. No, the Spelljammer Academy. Oh, yes, of course. Before Rift Raiders. Dope. Yeah. I knew this already, yes. It's why I can't play with Ardana on Friday, because she's playing with John. But Ardana is coming to play with us for the charity stream. She will be playing in Tony Karlstrom's Mutant Chronicles game. Third game of the stream. We are starting to fill up all the spots now. It's getting very exciting. We have some very cool peeps coming to hang out with us. Who have forgot? Mike Moans will be joining us, which is extremely exciting. What else have we got? Who else? We have Kato Sullivan, Aaron from Wootenforge, and Sharon from Paradise RPG are joining us. Rackham will be coming to play as well in Jack's Call of Cthulhu pulp game. Saz the Meeple, Zedran, Dan O'Brien will also be joining us as well, and John Best is a maybe as well, which we're very excited about, because John was my best man at my wedding, and we haven't seen him in a while.
No, that's a lie. We saw him relatively recently.
Well, I hadn't seen him in a while until he came over for the first time in like 6 months. McBluff, what's your fun news?
Yeah.
Red, Carney Sideshow, Time Lord's wife, and the Mararishi. Wow, that is a team. Of course you're going to lose now, because Dread is slow. Dread never does anything quickly. He'll sidetrack, he'll tangent. So what we have to do, Ardana, and I am looking to you, is distract Dread in chat. McBluff turned 18.
Congratulations! Where are you, McBluff, in the world? Are you in Australia?
I happen to know that McBluff is an amazing artist. Discovering that McBluff has only just turned 18, I'm like, what? How are you that good at that young? That is ridiculous.
I was about to say congratulations, you can drink now, and then remembered the not all countries you can drink at 18.
No, so you can't,
Sorry, you got another 3 years, man. I'm sorry.
McBluff, I believe, is a girl.
Oh. Sorry.
I could be wrong, but I think McBluff is a lady.
I don't know why I assumed.
I did too, though. I
think it's like in my head I've connected it subconsciously with like Duff Man. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Isn't Macduff a character in Shakespeare?
Yes.
She, her, but it's not a big deal. No, that's totally cool. I was just like, yeah, because I've seen you in chat for years, and I just assumed the other way. So it's good to know that I'm not good to get you not misgendering you. Anywho's and what's it? Jason Lorne Momoa, and I reckon he was human, wasn't he?
Yes, but this doesn't have to be strictly.
No. I kind of like. I kind of think variant human is what I'll do anyway.
I don't think I've ever played a human.
Same. That's why I'm doing it. I've also never played a warlock, so this could slow shit down.
McBluff's latest comment. Oh yes, I've called myself Macbeth before in a chat because I betrayed the plan.
Hey McBluff, would you mind distracting Dread? Excellent.
Congratulations, Tony. It's always good to get your votes in.
And if we're talking happy birthdays, a couple of days ago, Tony turned 51. Happy birthday, Tony. Good on you, bloody champion. Happy birthday. I hope you had a lovely day. I hope all of the best wishes, and I hope you didn't have a hangover the day after.
Quick question for you, Tony. So in Sweden, do they do sausage sizzles at voting places?
Like all great countries.
Because
I'm really drunk.
Is Australia, we're big on the old sausage sizzle when you go to vote. So you go, because a lot of the polling places are schools. So you go to vote, and then the school will do a sausage sizzle to raise money for whatever they're raising money
for. A barbecue in other places. No one else in the world calls it a sausage sizzle.
We have a barbecue. Some places get really into it and they'll like name all the menu items after politicians, which is hilarious. And sometimes they'll have a cake stall as well, so you can buy cake. So you can have cake and a hot dog, and vote.
I want to say no.
And it's
no,
so
I'm
funny.
pretty sure we're the only country in the world that does it.
Australian
Maybe New Zealand, but yeah.
Because like we go,
it's called democracy sausage.
Yeah, Twitter's so much fun when there's an election on in Australia because democracy sausage will trend, and everyone who's not Australian is like, "What the hell is a democracy sausage?" I'm like, "It's the sweet, sweet taste of processed meat after you've served your country in a small but important way."
Phoenix. Now I've talked my big talk. I'm gonna run off and hide in Ravenloft.
Me and my fighting pants will see you in the rift.
Yes. Sounded like a character from pre-voted election day is September 11th. Oh, that's an interesting day. Alrighty. So I reckon he should speak Elvish, because of his relationship with a half-elf woman.
Yeah, it'd be a little awkward if they couldn't communicate at all.
I mean, they can speak common, but yes. I'm going to leave the rest until I've done class and stuff. I'm going to go 3 levels in Warlock. I'm not going to cross-class this shit, because there isn't much point, I don't think.
Yeah, level 3 is there's not a lot of point cross-class unless you have something very specific in mind.
Well, the trick is, I mean, I did it with Ada Linda is 2 levels bard, 1 level, no, 2 levels sorcerer, 1 level barbarian.
Okay.
And it plays quite well, actually, because you don't need many levels in barbarian to be a really good barbarian. You just need rage. Like 2 levels barbarian, 1 level in something else. Like a warlock barbarian would be pretty cool, come to think of it. But I'm gonna just go 3 levels in warlock for the meow. Actually, scratch that. 2/3 of my players just cancelled. Oh no!
Aww.
Oh no! 2/3. That's
disappointing.
I'm sorry to hear that, Phoenix.
I guess you can stay and talk smack at me now.
Yeah. Oh, for this evening.
Oh, no.
Not for Rift Raiders.
Oh yeah, fucking stream denied. It's all about what we're involved in.
Nothing serious. Well, I'm glad to hear there's nothing serious.
Oh, they're just being flaky bastards.
Because 2 of them are a couple, aren't they? Or a mum and daughter pair or something like that. GMWorkshop is raiding. Now we're all here. Yes. Potatoes in chat for GMWorkshop.
Let the shit talking
Rackham.
commence.
Yes. Phoenix is talking a massive game, Rackham, just FYI.
Yeah.
So we are currently building the Warlock that I will be playing. Oh, look, another loser. Oh, he's got big talk. Some words are writing, your mouth is writing some checks your body can't cash, John.
See, unless
when he wins, it's going to be really irritating. Yeah. I'm not worried, Rackham. Dead set. He's got Dread on his team. Dread he's great, but he's slow. Nothing happens quickly. Hey, GM John. Doc JJ, Evildoer, good to see you. Evildoer, thanks for that raid a little while back. Tuesday, I think it was. Thank you very much for the raid, you chat. Mayabi, Sirink, Inked Fish, great Twitch name, Inked Fish, I like that. Ooh. And Nemesis Not Lost. Oh, Nemo is not lost. Nemesis is kind of funny. Nemo is not lost, 98. Nemo is not lost, he just went home.
No, he just went to hang out with some cool fish and learn about himself and then become friends with the best pelican of all time.
Yeah, valid. So, my otherworldly patron.
Unless he's talking about Captain Nemo.
Yeah, that guy
which is a very different reference.
The Fathomless was what I was going to go, because Fathomless Warlocks, I don't know much about Warlocks. I've never played one before. They get Gift of the Sea, which means he gains a swimming speed of 40 feet and can breathe underwater. Useful abilities. Very random dungeon, I don't know where we're going. And also swimming speed means he can swim fast and he can walk, which I like about Jason. And Tentacle of the Deeps. You can magically summon a spectral tentacle that strikes your foes. As a bonus action, you create a 10-foot-long tentacle at a point you can see within 60 feet. The tentacle lasts for 1 minute or until you use the feature to create another tentacle. When you create the tentacle, you can make a melee attack against one creature within 10 feet of it. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet. Until the start of your next turn, when you reach level 10, the damage increases to 2d8. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the tentacle up to 30 feet and repeat the attack. I'm like, this is a very, very useful ability. Yeah. So I love that. Expanded spell list gives me Create or Destroy Water and Thunder Wave, so an attacking spell. And Create or Destroy Water is very useful sometimes. It's a bit of a weird one, but it is potentially quite a useful feature. So I love the spell. I love that list of abilities, level 1. I'm going to crank it to level 3, see what else I get, because it's Eldritch Invocations is the big trick. And Pact Boon. Oh yeah, Pact Boon. Chain, Blade, Tome, or Talisman. What kind of character is he, do you think, Karen? Pact of the Chain is you get a familiar. Pact of the Blade is you get a pact weapon, which you're good with. If we went to Pact of the Blade, it'll probably tell us. You can use your action to create a pact weapon in your empty hand. You choose the form that the melee weapon takes. You're proficient with it while you wield it. Weapon counts as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity. So it's magic weapon. Also potentially very useful.
Magic weapon's pretty cool.
Pact weapon disappears if it's more than 5 feet from you, and you can just resummon it whenever you want. Transform one magic weapon into your pact weapon by performing a special ritual on it while you're holding it. And it does. You can store it in the extra dimensional space, which means it's almost impossible to. Wait, Kyla Jade is also raiding with a party of 6. Kyla Jade, thank you, Kayla Jade. Thank you very much for the raid. Strength Dex Con. I always tend to choose Pact of the Blade. Yeah, I'm tempted by that as well. The trick is Pact of the Tome. I'm just not sure because I know it gives you more spells, but I don't think it actually gives you more spell slots. It just gives you more options. And Warlocks are hampered by that spells by the spell slots. They only ever get 2. Then again, you also end up trying to be a martial Warlock. Yes, raids in chat, everybody. Tome is very versatile, but it's decision heavy. Yeah, I'm not down for Tome, I don't think. What's the Talisman? Gives you an amulet. When the wearer fails an ability check, they can add a d4 to the roll, potentially turning the roll into a success. Benefit can be used a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and expended uses are restored after you finish the rest. That's quite good. It seems a little underpowered compared to the others. You can only use it twice at level 3. Hello, Jade. Sorry to raid and ditch, but I've got to go sleepy time. Have a great stream. You are completely welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. We are Corsair's Cove. Thanks very much for joining us. We play D&D and do D&D related stuff. This is my Rift Raiders character, Phoenixiwaki. It's also, and I don't know, Karen, if you're interested in playing it this way, boyfriend of Karen's character.
Oh, we should definitely play it that way.
Yeah.
But I think boyfriend's too strong a word.
Yeah.
For what
occasional
they
fuck
have.
buddy.
Buff sailor with benefits.
Lover. Yeah, sailor with benefits. Yeah.
he moves her up and down the river and up and down a bed.
Sure. So Pact of the Blade. I reckon Pact of the Blade.
Companion of convenience.
Yes. That.
Yes. I love it.
DexCon agreed. That. 100%.
Definitely.
So yes, we run D&D on Monday nights. We will be starting up another campaign on Thursday nights. We actually do have a campaign on Thursday nights. We just haven't played it in a while.
Oh.
Wow, you've gone very dark there.
Sorry, my light turned off. Give me a sec.
Nice. I have to run and work, but know that we will crush Phoenix easy peasy. Absolutely, yes. Catalina of Corvenheim and her companion of convenience, Jason Leorn Moa, will be there to crush you, Phoenix. Crush you, Queen Talon. The easiest of peasiest. Exactly. Big game, big talk, much wow. Pact of the Blade and Eldritch Invocations. Pact weapon? Ooh, what? You can use any weapon. In addition, the weapon gains a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls unless it's a magic weapon that already has a bonus. It can be a short bow, long bow, light crossbow, or heavy crossbow. Oh, heck yeah. I reckon that. And I also missed. You can cast Silent Image at will. Ooh. Oh, yes. Potentially useful. Thief of 5 Fates. Cast Bane. Using a Warlock spell slot. Why the heck would you want to do that? Beast Speech. Cast Speak with Animals at will without expending a spell slot. That's potentially. I'll wear my fighting pants and my crushing hat. Here you go. A group of wizards over on the coast have been messing with the multiverse. We know this. The crystal spheres are shattered and gone. The fiery Blogstatron that burned and roiled between them absorbed into the glistening expanse of the astral sea. This is the unforeseen circumstances. Nexus Gate. Nexus gates have appeared across the multiverse, specific points where realities bleed into one another and the worlds collide. Unfortunately, this has messed up your current plans a bit. Your group has been together for a while now, adventuring through wild space and the astral sea. Then tragedy struck. You were attacked by and overwhelmed by an Ithilid Nautiloid ship. Languishing on their prison deck, you thought all was lost, but then a chance presented itself. The Nautiloid was attacked and grievously damaged. Whip systems malfunctioned. Cell doors hissed open. Your chance to escape. Welcome, Rift Raiders. That's dope as heck. Dutch Dungeons, welcome. Hey, good to see you, mate.
I am very excited. This is going to be fun.
This looks sick. Okay, that's handy because now I know a little bit about maybe what to pick.
Influence your choices on the matter.
I reckon I want something like that thing that Eyes of the Runekeeper. What's that? You can read all writing.
Ooh. I want that ability in real life.
That's very cool.
That's
I like
very
that.
cool.
I don't think it's very Jason.
No, he's a bit of a beefcake.
Maybe Devil's Sight?
Ooh.
I can see normally in darkness both magical and non-magical to a distance of 120 feet.
That's cool.
That's cool as. I reckon.
Very cool.
I actually think that. Who's got dark vision? Everyone! Magical darkness. That's the trick, though. I can see in magical darkness.
Oh, just the one person in the party who can't see in darkness is just being pointed.
Stupid human.
It's like, stand there, fireball, that direction.
Stand there, pew pew. Okay. Yeah, that. I reckon that. And an improved pack weapon. Give me a +1 magic weapon. At all times, whenever I want, and it can be whatever kind of weapon I want.
Yeah.
And you're proficient with it, presumably. You're
Be a bit weird if you weren't proficient with it.
Well, yeah.
It's like, I can magically conjure this weapon. Can't use it.
Yeah.
It's like
you're proficient with it while you wield it. Yeah.
It's like when you're offered a really great opportunity, but you've already committed to do something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Boy, isn't that annoying.
Proficiencies. 2 Warlock skills. Intimidation, Investigation, History, Deception, Arcana, Nature, and Religion.
For Dungeon Crawl, Arcana might be handy.
Yeah. Even if it's not very Jason. The other one, I'd say probably Investigation.
Yeah, definitely.
For the same reason.
Or Perception.
Yeah. Spells. Known spells. Well, obviously, Eldritch Blast. If you're what's the word I'm looking for? If you're a warlock without Eldritch Blast, can you really be said to be a warlock?
Sorry, I realised my laptop wasn't plugged in. I've made that mistake before.
You have. Green Flame Blade, you reckon?
Oh.
You're talking about building a massive, like, this is just a combat tank, really. Problem is he can't take a hit, he can only dish it out. He's gonna need good dex.
Yeah, let me... Could have sworn I had Catalina open?
Melee beast, glass cannon. You know what? I might go green flame blade instead of Eldritch Blast. Because he's not level 5, which means it'll only be a single blast. Because I do like...
I'm over here with +3 Arcana if you do want to, balance them out. Because, yeah, Catalina's proficient in Arcana, Deception, Insight, Investigation, Perception, and Stealth.
Slow down there. No Eldritch. Heresy! Well, I like
in the face of tradition.
I like cantrips that are that do have some utility. At least one utility cantrip. Mage Hand. The trick is Warlocks don't have a particularly good list for utility cantrips. It's basically Mage Hand and Prestidigitation.
Mage Hand's super handy.
In a dungeon.
Yeah, because you can touch things without touching.
Yeah, valid. I reckon Mage Hand. That's a good idea. Cool. Yeah, Green Flame Blade and Mage Hand, and I'm gonna build him as a fighter, as a frontliner. By the looks of it. Then I get then I learn 4 spells, and I've got 2nd level spell slots. Hold Person, Misty Step, Shatter. I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to wait to do that because I need to work out I'm going to do point buy. Because we can do point buy or standard array. I want to do point buy because I have some very specific things I want to have quite good at. So I'm going to say 15 points in Dex and 15 points in Charisma. It only leaves me 9 for everything else.
Oh, I have Mage Hand.
Cool. I won't.
That's why I'm checking these things.
I won't get it then. Yeah. And I want 12 in Con. I'm fine with having a shit Dex and a shit Strength and a shit Int. Make Wisdom 10. I can make Intelligence 10. And then I can put Strength up to 9. This is min-maxed. Because, as a variant human, I can get +1 to 2 stats. So I can pump my Charisma and my Dex to 16 apiece. And as my feat, if I took Fey Touched, say...
He's been elf touched.
I have. That's literally why I'm doing this. I learned
I'm just
Misty...
gonna be making sex jokes this whole time.
So I'm going to be going... if I take Fey Touched for Charisma, I can buff my Charisma by 1. And I learn Hunter's Mark. So I can mark a target and then start wailing on it with my green flame blade and my tentacle. And you're talking and obviously Misty Step. Crown of Madness is good, yeah. And then we have the ability score increases. We pop that in. Well, now here's the question. Class abilities. Can I, if I decide to have...
the idea of Jason just appearing out of nowhere in a blaze of green fire and then just cutting a bitch in half.
So...
Mind you, I'd watch Jason Momoa do a lot of things.
So I put Con and Dex as my 2 scores. That puts me at... a 16, a 14, a 16, 2 10s, and an 8. I have 3 stats I'm good at.
Go back up. So I can see the array?
The array would be... I'd have a 16 there, a 14 there because of my +2s, and then my feet gives me a plus. The Fey touched feet gives me a +1 in charisma.
We're both going to be very charismatic because I have a 17 in charisma.
Well, we're both charisma casters. That's what we need.
We just walk in and, you know, like, we automatically go into
Hello.
celebration.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
The other option I could do is I could put 2 of the 4 of that 4 in con, because all that gives me is 3 more hit points. I could put it and have a +1 in wisdom instead. Or intelligence.
Oh, I do apologize, Tony. Green flames. Green flames.
I actually really want to do that.
See, now I want to make you a little, like, I don't have time for this. I don't know why I'm saying this. Make you a little cardboard cutout of green flames so you can just bring it up and shake it. I don't have time for this. I'm so busy and or tired.
I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to give him a +1 in intelligence and a +1 in con. Rather than a +2 in con. Yeah. That.
Squish.
Yes,
it'd be a little embarrassing if we died before we kicked Phoenix's ass.
Con would help the squish, but not enough to balance out the potential usefulness of having a +1 in intelligence for a, hopefully, maybe a little bit figurey, stuffy, outy dungeon crawl.
This is the trouble with a mystery dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
We have no idea whether brains or brawn will win the day.
And charisma is a great casting class. Unfortunately, it's not great for buffing skill checks. Because the only useful things about skill checks that it gives you are for persuading people.
So yeah, if we meet anyone we have to talk our way past, the 2 of us can just...
Oh, not a problem at all.
100% charm mode. I feel like I need to wear a low-cut top for this or something.
Background. Jason is a sailor. Which gives me proficiencies in athletics and perception. Which are handy things to have for a dungeon.
You know,
it will be a mix of all things like last time. Cool.
Excellent. I just said where I said, oh, I should wear a low-cut top. And then I had to stop and think about whether I actually own any low-cut.
And tool proficiencies, navigators, tools, and vehicles. That could be useful for being on a spaceship. Spaceship! Sorry.
You know, the Lego movie was one of those movies where I was really expecting it to be shit.
Yeah.
And then it was just really good.
Just like just another licensed piece of garbage, and it was great.
It was great. What are we feeling portrait-wise? Well, it has to have long hair.
Yeah. I'm thinking braids or dreads.
Oh, hey the Maharishi.
Hey the Maharishi. Good to see you, mate. It's one of those guys who's going to be losing to us on Saturday morning.
Now who's talking fuck?
John started it. I still like you, Maharishi.
Play and have fun, and whoever wins, you know, we can just be wholesome and congratulatory.
Shut up, Mum. You don't own me.
I'm only the mother of bunnies, not the mother of you. Thank you.
Thank
that
you.
That would be weird.
That would be very weird. My mum was in chat earlier.
She was. You don't want to give him a ginormous mustache?
How about that? Oh, there he is.
Yes.
That one.
So cute seeing the overconfidence. My overconfidence is all I have.
We're actors, Maharishi. Our overconfidence is how we deal with the world.
How I hide my crippling self-doubt.
Yes. Languages, one choice. Elvish, cool. That's that. Ship's passage, yes. I don't get any other languages from being a sailor.
No, I think it's a sailor thing where you only know swear words in other languages.
Yeah.
And beer.
And beer?
Ooh, Tony has sent me a YouTube link. Is this safe to click on, Tony? You've sent me something inappropriate. I'm going to be very mad at you.
I'm gonna take persuasion or performance. No, he takes performance. So he can please his lady. I cope with humor. Therapist says it's not sustainable. I laughed at him. Is it inappropriate? Yes.
Isn't it fun when you reveal your unhealthy coping mechanisms to your therapist? They're like, you should not be doing that. They're like, that's cute. What do you think I'm going to do without it?
That's really bad.
Face my problems? Oh, that's so cute.
Adorable.
The worst therapist I ever had, basically, like, I don't have a therapist currently, really, but a therapist I saw a few years back. She wasn't great because basically she would make me cry and then I'd leave because my hour was up.
So, Mage Hand, I don't need because you've got it. Do you have Prestidigitation?
I do not believe so.
Or Minor Illusion?
Oh, no, I do. I have both of those.
You have Minor Illusion?
Yes. I have Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Prestidigitation, Mold Earth, and Mind Sliver are my cantrips.
Could you maybe not take one of them? It gives you, it frees up an option for you because I don't have much else. I've got friends.
Let me get to my spells.
I could take Minor Illusion or Prestidigitation because the trick is the
I can take Shaft. Oh no, sorry, I need cantrips.
The Warlock list is not great.
Hang on, where can I find my?
Ooh, I could take Lightning Lure instead of Green Flame Blade.
Other cantrips I can take: Acid Splash, Blade Ward, Booming Blade, Chill Touch, Control Flames, Create Bonfire, Dancing Lights, Firebolt, Friends, Frostbite, Gust, Infestation. Oh, that sounds fun.
It's an attack spell, actually. Toll the Dead.
Well, you pick one. You pick which one you want, and I'll swap mine out.
I don't know that Toll the Dead is such a great idea. You point at one creature you can spell the dollar spell. Target must succeed at D. I will take. It's good, but it's not. I'm actually considering instead of Green Flame Blade, I'm considering Lightning Lure. We pulled up to 10 feet towards you. Oh no, that's not that great. Get over here! I was considering Minor Illusion or Prestidigitation. I think Minor Illusion. I like Minor Illusion.
Well, you take Minor Illusion.
I'll take Minor Illusion and Green Flame Blade. No, you can have something else. It's good, but what do you really want to pull adds toward you? Yeah. It's potentially useful for things that aren't enemies, though. It's kind of like Mage Hand. It has just a little bit more. It has to be a creature of your choice, I suppose. Mind you, I used it for fishing. Because Ardana's cool like that. Then Hellish Rebuke, Illusionary Script, Witch Bolt, Unseen Servant, Charm Person.
I have Charm Person already.
Yeah.
FYI.
Yeah.
Should I take Gust, maybe?
Gust is good. Gust is potentially quite useful.
Because Gust can be used for non-combat things as well.
Yep.
I need to move something.
I've got Invisibility.
Shape Water, similar dealio.
Shape Water is really useful. You've already got Mold Earth, though, and I don't think you're going to find a huge amount of water on a spaceship.
This is fair. Let's go with Gust, then. And then Gust.
Hold Person?
Oh.
Seems like probably quite a good idea.
And there goes the dog again.
Yeah.
My turn to shout.
Hold Person, I reckon. Other things. Do you know Professor Elemental? Oh yeah, I forgot you did that. I did it more than once as well. I was just like, I think it's a perfectly legitimate usage of the spell. You can a creature you can see within 15 feet has to make a strength save. It was a fish. It did not do well. That's how the spell works. Tons of water on a ship. Go on, take that spell. In space.
I should swap Mold Earth for Mold's Shape Water, really. If
on a spaceship. It's the Astral Sea.
See, you say ship, and my brain just keeps going, water!
Spaceship! Gotta go. Have fun, guys. When is this happening? When will it be streamed? Yes, it will be streamed. Strength Dex Con, or Dex Strength Con. It will be on Saturday morning, 9 p.m., 9 a.m. AWST. We will be on GM's Workshop, and the losers will be on John's game, on Phoenixiwaki. In space, no one can hear Josh lose. I'm not looking forward to the humble pie.
We should get a pie, so if we do lose, we'll at least have pie.
Very funny. I don't lose. I'm gonna be at work. Oh, lame. Yeah, I was at work for the last one. Shatter's cool. Spider climb. One willing creature can cross vertical surfaces. I reckon that's kind of useful.
Huh. Should I take light as a cantrip, actually?
Yeah.
That could be handy.
You've got an attacking cantrip, right?
I believe so. Hang on. Because I got Prestidigitation, Mage Hand, Gust now, and why can't I see the other one? There's one there I can't see. I'm pretty sure that one's an offensive one.
I might take Thunderwave. Expeditious Retreat. Lets you move real fast.
My bard has light, a sling, and a bag of ball bearings. Then you have everything you need. Yes, I have Mind Slither. That is my attacking.
That's right. I remember. Yeah. I might take Thunderwave. Partially because it's actually in keeping with the kind of warlock I am.
Yeah, because I have psionic abilities.
That's right. Yes.
So actually, it might be worth me getting a cantrip that's attack that's non-psychic damage. Because last time...
Oh, really? Acid Splash, then. Take Acid Splash.
Resistant to psychic damage. I was like, wow. And
if we're fighting Ithalids, they will be.
Bastards. I was like, I have all these ways to do psychic damage. And bastard is resistant.
Earthbind. Yellow strips of magical enemy loop around the creature. The target must succeed a strength save or a flying speed. Its enemy is reduced to 0 feet for the duration. The airborne creature is affected by the spell. That's not great. Darkness? Ooh! Actually, that. I'm having darkness. Because I can see in darkness. With mind bullets. Emotional damage. Gust of wind.
Yes. Now I have Acid Splash and Mind Slither, so I can inflict physical and emotional damage. Like, endlessly.
Yeah, that's very Catalina. Alrighty.
I don't think I said Catalina is loosely based on Yennefer of Vengerberg, by the way.
Equipment.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I love her. Light crossbow and 20 bolts.
Arcane focus. I will take a wand. Orb. I think a crystal.
Crystal?
I reckon he's got like a little. Maybe Catalina gave it to him. But I think he's a hippie. Just a little bit. Like some lady in a gift shop that smelt of like incense. He bought it there, and it's in like a rope bag, like the ones you make for your dice.
Yes. I can't reach my dice one, but this has an actual rock in it, this one.
He would not have a scholar's pack. Hey, he'd have a dungeoneer's pack. Yeah, definitely. Belaying pin, a rabbit foot, small stone with a hole in the center, or a trinket. Definitely a trinket. Can I have the trinket? Won't let me have a trinket.
We're doing level 3, Mayabi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Mayabi.
Mr. Mayabi. A rabbit foot. I want the rabbit foot.
Actually, I wonder if it's because I have a box of hats behind me. I just wonder if a certain hat is in there.
Any
Yes.
simple weapon or a light crossbow? I reckon light crossbow.
So I have a fur hat, and it has a hat that has a foot on it.
Oh. Oh.
Horrifying. It's a great hat though, and it's vintage, so the animal is
It's
being
allowed.
dead.
Yeah.
Like, look at that shit. Isn't that amazing?
All right, that's my gear.
I'm just gonna wear this hat now, guys.
2 daggers, a leather armor, crossbow bolts.
I really hate those gift shops that you walk into and they clearly have just been really piling on the incense, and it just smells like really intense smoky perfume. Should disclose I'm asthmatic right now, so it's like it's like I love to shop but I can't breathe.
44 times 10. The most you could get is like 160. Nah.
I don't think you're gonna need much money for a dungeon.
No. I was thinking about trying to buy better armor than what I've got. Or a shield. I'm not even sure Warlocks can use shields. Cool.
I'm about to make a joke about him being Catalina's shield. She just stands behind him.
Oh, that very much is his intention.
Flinging acid splash over one shoulder.
Yeah. There we have it. Jason Lawton Momoa. Initiative +3. He has 2 +3s, 2 +1s, a -1, and a 0 in wisdom. His 21 hit
not
points.
With him for his brains.
He's not an idiot.
Oh no.
His mental stats are actually better than his physical stats.
To go to the gym, you know.
Yeah, he's actually really quite weedy. He's very dexterous, so he's like Charlie Roughhouse. It manifests as muscle.
I'm trying to think of it. It was a quote from, I think it was an episode of Nailed It, where there was a dude and he was wearing a tank top and like he was muscly. And I can't remember exactly what he said. This is gonna drive me crazy, but it was something like, "Yeah, I need you to open this jar." He's like, "Oh no, these are just fashion muscles," I think was what he said. But it was basically like, "Oh no, these aren't like bulk muscles. These are just to look. These are just, you know."
So I'm gonna add a couple of things to it because I realized that it's not showing up with so I need to have my packed weapon add items. Wonder if there is packed. No. Then I just had a rapier.
Just gonna remember to add one.
Because it'll be a rapier.
1 magical damage is appropriate.
Yeah.
My hat's dusty, guys. It's a lint roll on my
From
face.
being in your room? How?
No, it's probably because it was sitting out in the shed for a while. Because I'm bad at unpacking.
Moon Touch Rapier. There we go.
Hey.
Rapier, just that. I can actually just add a +1 rapier, which is what it is. And I'm considered proficient with it. The trick of it is... I'm not actually proficient with it. So I'm gonna have to like custom roll a lot of these things.
This is the fun
action.
Of technology. It's so, you know.
Yeah. As an action, I can create a packed weapon, and it counts as magical. You can also transform a magic weapon into your packed weapon. Yeah. Making you proficient with it. So it's an 18 to hit, but it's the plus is actually a plus. Because I'm proficient with them, it's actually a +6. But the damage is right, at least.
There you go. This is more Catalina, don't you think? Little velvet number.
Yeah, that's Catalina. Cool. Alrighty. Manage.
Phoenix is reminding you that it is just starting equipment.
No. I know. I'm because it's my packed weapon. I'm only using it for the stats. I would be creating a rapier, which would be a +1 because I have the Pact of the Blade, so it's a +1 rapier that I would be considered proficient with. That's why I'm doing it, Phoenix. I'm not trying to cheat. I'm just trying to find a weapon that actually suits what I would be.
I accidentally tried to cheat last time because I made my stats really good. And then they're like, it's point by, Karen. I'm like, but I rolled really well.
Custom action. Weapon. Edit. Oh, okay. I can actually do it manually. Natural. Melee. That is Dex.
You know what I do want to do at least once? Is like fill in a paper character sheet. Because I've never done that.
Really? Yes, you have.
Are you sure?
When we built Ryland.
Really? We did that on a paper sheet?
Initially, yeah.
Oh shit, I think we did.
1d8.
Memories. That was freaking years ago now. Legitimately a long time ago.
Proficient. Ugh. Did you just go away? You did. Fucking.
From the Maharishi. Oh, sure, I will be creating it later. Right. Go ahead, add all the items. Gives yourself a staff of power. It won't help.
Roll up a brand new character per show. Oh.
That's a lot of characters. I actually find creating characters quite stressful because I'm paranoid I'll make shitty decisions and then pay for it later.
Snippet. That should be good. Oh, plus a fixed value, +1, because I'm proficient with it and it's a +1 weapon. Cool. That. So... where is it now, then? Why is it not coming up?
What are you looking for?
The thing I just created. It's now not coming up in my...
Did you save it when you created it?
It's there. Weapons. I need to inventory. Maybe I need to equip it.
Like, I'm assuming, Ardana, that there are like magical notepads you can buy that are just character sheets. And you can fill them out.
Yeah.
That, like, as someone who like appreciates a good notebook, that sounds really dope. Completely useless 90% of the time, but cool. Like most of my hats. See how many hats I can roll through by the end of the stream. Oh, this one's fun. This is my golf visor that I got for free. Disclaimer, I am terrible at golf.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Like, Josh ended up tossing my ball into the last hole on the mini golf course because I couldn't get it in.
Display as an attack. That's what I hadn't clicked. There you
hit
go.
it like 50 times. It just kept bouncing off the frickin' thing.
There we go.
So technically, I never finished the course. This is mini golf, obviously, not actual golf.
Aha! There it is. Almost it. Then
Hey.
I can remove my right. +1. How do I add a +1 to hit?
You might have to go back into the builder and edit it there.
Yeah. Die type +1, damage type, fix save. Hey, look, it's closer. And
We're
and
getting
then,
there. We're inching closer.
and no one's gonna call me on not.
We shall see you on the field of battle, Maharishi.
Yeah.
And the only destruction will be yours.
Note this, everyone. I am deleting the +1 rapier now because I don't need it there anymore. I've got something that does most of the same things, and I didn't have to do anything to get it.
Guys, my top hat's a little on the big side.
Note that it is now gone. There.
There we go. This one's smaller.
Attack actions. My packed weapon is down there. 1d8 because I would always ever be picking things that do 1d8 damage.
Oh, hi! My reminder that I'm an educated person.
Just lost you to your hat collection, have we?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm bored now, guys. I've
All right.
moved on to just wearing hats.
Okay, so that's my character. Done. Jason Law Momoa. Variant human warlock level 3. Boom. Armor class 14, initiative +3. He's not bad. He has a +5 in performance, a +2 in perception, +3 for investigations, not bad. And his athletics is +1 because despite being weak, he is proficient with it. So I don't have any skills that I'm a negative at.
Hey!
Which is at least good there. Covered. His 21 hit points is a bit okay, I guess. 24 would have been better, but I do like having the +1 in intelligence. So, now, Karen.
Yes.
We now build the characters. And actually, it occurs to me, it would be kind of fun if we built Catalina and Jason. So why don't we make Catalina and Jason in Heroforge?
I would love to do that.
Well, let's have a new hero. That right there is Zemja. Zemja Matt. From my Into Osiris game. But Catalina is a half-elf. A female half-elf. Let's begin with Catalina. There we have Catalina thus far. Shall we do clothing first?
Yeah, let's get her a sexy outfit.
Like a... That's actually quite Catalina right there. Oh, I wonder if there's any rope gowns.
Rope gown's very specific.
Yeah. Got the Disciple of Death outfit.
That one is pretty dope.
That is sick. It's not Catalina at all. It might be like more like cool. Traveling clothes. If you take the mask off.
Yeah.
Do like that.
The impractical shoes. Yes. Going to battle in heels. Grand tradition of female characters.
Or Shadow Sakura outfit. Whoa! Shredder. Look at that. That is dope.
Ah. Oh.
That is
She's not that
cool.
armored though, unfortunately.
No. Electric Defenders Apogee?
Whoa. Calm down, rabbits.
Oh.
What are you doing?
There's some really cool new outfits in here. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
that is sick. It's not Catalina.
Look.
Knight Banneret. Wow, with the heels.
The top half works.
With the heels.
Oh,
no. The top half?
So
for Catalina.
I might be thinking the wrong one because I'm seeing it slightly delayed. So.
Oh, sorry. That one.
Yeah. You ever like a skirt with the maybe swap up the shoulder piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just lose the shoulder piece or do something a little bit more demure.
Modest.
Unlink them so we only have the one. Like that. Like fur. And then we do maybe a skirt instead.
It's like I'm wearing a witch's hat right now, but she's a sorceress, so technically inappropriate. You know, if we're it doesn't. I want it to go underneath the The tunic, though, that's a shame. These are the limitations of the system.
Layered cloth skirt.
Adventurer's skirt.
I don't think she would do a skirt for, like, dungeoneering.
Or a dungeon crawl, you know. She's a practical lady, you know. At least in my headcanon, she.
Yeah. Maybe something a little, but not quite that. I really like the asymmetrical look, though, with one... The knee brace, the knee joint. Like... Oh, those are boots. That's part of the boots. Yeah. What do we think? Jodhpurs?
Jodhpurs? Thighs of steel.
It does look a bit like that, doesn't it? Thief's leather pants?
Or just give us some knickers, you know. Send her into battle in her underwear.
They've got a package as well. That's the wrong... There you go.
That is a Luke. Goodness me. Oh, that's priceless.
Give us something to wear. Power armor.
Again,
Baggy pants. Baggy pants. Half plate leggings. Buckskin pants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Which one's that? The last one?
This right here is buckskin pants.
Oh yeah.
But the detail up the side, it's more like sort of Native American Indian.
Right.
I think the vibe they're going for, but you could color it differently. There's pajamas.
Gotta
Pajama
respect
bottoms.
commitment to comfort.
Kung Fu monk pants with the belt, like a sash belt.
Oh yeah.
They look comfortable and good, easy to move in.
I like her having like a little drapery.
Yeah.
Little something like that like flicks out when she spins, you know.
Oh, and that.
Oh yeah.
No heel.
But
not
they
impractical.
do lace all the way up to the thigh.
All the way up. Yeah. Laces for days.
Oh, I really want some lace-up boots, but they are really hard to find.
It would be.
As it turns out. Lace-up knee-high boots apparently just don't exist in Australia.
And I'm just going to change her pose because I hate this pose as something to start with.
I don't think I've ever had a character in that pose and been like, yeah, this works.
Like that. That's better. Like, this is far more neutral. Like a neutral pose, or that.
You talking to me?
Hey, Tony.
Maharishi.
Fine team, folks. Impractical shoes on my...
Maharishi's gone, so I can't talk smack to them anymore.
The impractical shoes are my favourite in the first outfit. The court shoes, yes. Alrighty. Let us fix the face and hair, because I don't think this is her hairstyle. Braided bun. Ooh.
Is that new? Oh, it's like half shaved. Oh no, it's not.
No.
I think a little too severe, possibly.
More textured. Loose bangs with the bun. That's quite practical.
That's pretty. I like that.
Yeah. I do not mind that at all. I think that's pretty good.
Some of those haircuts are questionable.
Because this is Catalina.
That's me. Sometimes.
The long front bob. Or you've got the page boy.
Yeah, see, they need to work on making their bobs look better, because as someone with a bob, they look a lot better than that. I like the bun with the wavy bits at the front so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's practical beyond anything else.
Practical, but still feminine, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
She does rely on her wiles.
So there's the Dutch braid.
Still prefer the bun, I think.
Mm. Or the long textured braids.
Can I see it from the front? No, I'm still feeling the bun. Still feeling the bun. With
Yeah,
the
I reckon.
waves.
I agree.
Yeah.
Boom. Long textured bun. Cool. Done. Beard. Props not. Eyebrows. Bushy.
Yeah, let's give her a monobrow. Big bushy
Pierced.
monobrow.
Brow ridges. Monobrow. Boom. No, I think we just go normal. The eye options are still very limited. Teeth. I'm going to give her actual teeth. Horns. There are so many options for horns now. Crazy. You can give her a frill like a lizard.
Wait.
A snake hood. Give her a unicorn horn. But I don't think she does.
No, she's half elf, not half unicorn, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's half elf, half human, and all fabulous. Build-wise, I'm pretty happy with her.
I think you'd give her a bit more booty.
Bit more in the ass, bit more in the
Yeah.
trunk. Alright, measurements.
Because look,
Booty.
that's a
The
flat
booty's
ass.
already turned up quite big.
Really? It looks really flat.
Yeah, it's because the pants aren't tight.
Ah.
You can make them tighter if you like, but that is it to max, and...
That's the max ass? We need
The
to
pose doesn't work it either.
We need to write these guys a letter. They're letting down the bootylicious of the world with that kind of level of...
Because that's... Yeah, it's because of the pants. Don't worry, it's the clothing. Let's...
We'll just have to imagine. That she's
Legs? I mean, because if we do... Oh, these are all... That. There you go. It's not naked, I promise. That is a thing. It's wool pants with leg wraps.
Nah, I like the other pants. We'll just have to live with her having a bit of a flat ass, you know.
Yeah. That's weird, though.
Wasn't there like a thing where you could make them curvier? Isn't there like
Yeah, there is that. Buckskin. Did we go Buckskin?
we went I think the monk one with the belt and the
That's right, that's
little
right.
sash bit.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
So, if we can do curves, like, give her a bit more in the hips.
Oh yeah. There we go, that's better.
And we can make the waist tiny, but we don't need to do that. I think she's slender, but not anorexic. Phoenix has resubscribed. Thank you very much for the subs, Phoenix.
Thanks,
Shouldn't
Phoenix.
legs be a slimmer bit? I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep my trap shut. And she's pretty well covered up, so muscularity doesn't really matter.
She's not beefy anyway.
No, she's not. Alrighty, gear.
She works her mind, not her muscles.
Toy plane. Cool.
Because of course. She has a
Oh,
crossbow
the
and
Yumi bow. Look at that.
She has crossbow and some daggers.
Yeah.
In terms of... Oh, that's so cool.
The Japanese style one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
We need to go do archery sometime.
We do.
Do you want to do that for your birthday? Go fire arrows at things.
Phoenix, here's a little sub to go down in the 5th. Oh, I see. I get the picture. Pardon me. Really love that. Unfortunately, it's not who she is. Crossbows. crossbow pistol. Well, she's just not even looking. Achoo!
I don't even have to look.
Recurve crossbow. Oh wow, that's underslung shotgun mount.
Like we are in a spaceship.
That's terrifying. More like that, I think. Yeah. But
Recurve bows are so cool, though. Just generally speaking, recurve bows. Such a cool idea.
A hand crossbow like that. But I actually think it should be on her side.
Mm.
I think she should have the crossbow on her side.
Just wearing it.
It's huge, though. Maybe a crossbow pistol.
No, we could just give her her knives and not worry about the crossbow.
Yeah.
Because it is quite bulky, isn't it?
It is quite bulky. Let's say swords.
She doesn't have a sword. She just has a pair of daggers.
Short blades. There you go.
Mm.
What manner of short blade? Disciple of Death dagger? That sort of a short blade? Or more of a yakut knife?
Oh, the yakut knife is cool. I like
How about a
small,
sheathed
pointy
one?
knife.
A sheathed pointy knife. One on each hip?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Change the pose, though.
Anything on the back?
No, let's say she's traveling light.
Sure.
So let me have a look.
Jason carries her shit. See you, Phoenix. Take care, buddy. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna have something. This music is kind of cool and contemplative, but I think I want to try something else now. Like I found some new stuff on Sirenscape recently, and I want to try possibly the Chasing Shadows music.
Yeah, she's not carrying anything particularly exciting.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty. Stage. Does she have anything with her? She doesn't have a familiar or anything, does she?
No.
So far reminds me of my Master Orion 2. Ooh. Master of Orion 2. That one was the music of Atlantis.
Rabbit, could you quiet down, please?
But this one is called Chasing Shadows on Sirenscape.com.
See, one of the rabbits is being noisy, and I can't tell which one. Oh, hey, Guinea.
Bass.
Do you mind stopping scrabbling over there?
Now we're going to be on a spaceship. So, spaceship. Metal texture.
Hmm.
There are also some rubble. Check that out.
Rubble.
Or fiendish stone.
Fiendish stone, you say?
Or you can have her on a slot base, which I think's awesome. So you can put her in your own. It's for 3D. It's for 3D printing. So you can stand her on your own bases when she arrives.
That's cool.
But metal base. And yeah, do we need anything on the base? Stew flies.
We could have like magical something. She has psionic energy. If there's anything like
that.
Psychic.
Or the spaceship is releasing steam.
Ooh.
Coming up.
We will.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an old movie now.
That is an old movie.
Do I want to know?
No, don't look it up.
Well, see, you've said that now.
Yeah.
When was?
All right. The only other thing I would say is she's magic.
2013. It's nearly 10 years old.
It's not older than that? Dodgeball is I would have thought Dodgeball was way older than that.
Oh shit, sorry, I googled the wrong name. Hang on.
What were you doing? What did you Google?
Sorry, 2004.
I was about to say. Very young,
It's called
a lot of...
Dodgeball True Underdog Story. So I looked up
right.
underdog without thinking.
I reckon she should have maybe some magic coming out of her hand.
Yeah, I think so. Drums.
In what way is that magic? It says fork. It's a fork.
Forks can be magical.
Sure.
Maybe. A little bit.
Forks can be magical. I just don't see how they are. I might be looking at the wrong thing. Maybe I want to add... I might be wanting to add effects. Western quiver, sci-fi, fantasy, light. Oh, it's glow sticks. That's cool.
Hooray!
Miscellaneous. Maybe in there.
Because you can definitely do it. Because we
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Hands. Can't put magic in your. You have to put it in your hands. Spells. There you go. And ethereal hand acid spray. Sploot. Oh, magic shield. Look at that. That's so cool.
Man, I'm waiting for it to upload. That is cool. I wish it was see-through though.
Sick
That
as
would be
hell.
cooler.
You can make it partially. Magic orb. Oh, that one's big.
An orb of pure magical force.
Volcanic fire. That's pretty good. Summon smoke. Ooh. They've improved this. Summon flowers. Summon wind.
Like, yeah, it's my palm tornado. Lightning orb.
I almost want to, because you have chain spikes, spike chains.
Ooh.
Those are very cool. What I almost want to do though is, if you give her a knife in her hand, you can then spell effects to the knife. I wonder if you can. Oh, you can't just. You can't do the spell effects on the hand itself. Oh wow, there's so many more familiar options. You could have a meerkat. You could have a meerkat with wings.
A winged meerkat?
I'll pop him up, you can see.
Oh my god.
The winged meerkat. A meerbat, if you will.
Oh my god.
Who would have... I love it, but who would have a starfish as a familiar?
We could go back and give Beryl a rat.
Yes, we could. And we
Go back
should.
and give
Ratness.
Beryl ratness.
Alright, yeah, no, it looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. Lightning? Water genasi? Sure, Kate, I don't mind the idea. It's just not very practical for most things. Like, the purpose of a familiar is to go places you don't want to, really. Rather than just to, like, yeah, I can put this starfish up on my shoulder, but other than that, not super useful. What kind
Plus, it's like the starfish from the Suicide Squad, and you can like throw it on people's faces, and it takes over their
Yeah.
brain.
Throwing starfish for face clumping.
Kate O'Selva and I are on exactly the same page.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, valid.
Face clumping.
Face clumping. I reckon summon volcanic fire is the only thing I've seen so far that I really liked. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I like that one.
There's a burst. Volcanic fire is cooler. Oh, we've got. Hang on, we've got these. We can do like a large smoke like that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Or even just a smaller one.
It is a little one.
Yeah. I think, yeah, a little understated. A lot of them are huge.
Yeah.
Because there are some extra large as well.
But she's not massive.
Splooch!
So.
There is the flame vortex.
Wow.
Super cool. There's the frost vortex, which is very scary. But yeah, I reckon just a little smoke effect. Cool. Alrighty. Poses.
Strike a pose.
What do you reckon? That? Pretty cool.
I love that it's called the poor Yorick.
Yeah. There's the winding up. That is the on guard. And I can tweak the weapons in a bit so they don't look like they're sticking out on sticks. Or there is... Oh! Quite like that.
Mm. You could put the knife in her other hand as well.
Reverse the grip. Yeah, let's do that. Mesvan gear. So her... That side gear... The short blades... It's not that one. We want that. Because she's holding it in her hand now. So we want a Yakut blade. And then, yeah. And now in the pose, we go to advanced.
That's pretty cool. We're not even finished. It's pretty freaking cool.
So we want to bring that elbow up. Oh, that was... Well, that's actually better. I don't mind that. But...
Yeah. It's stabbing / glomping time.
Is that the right one? We reverse it. Yeah.
I think you need to bring it out a little bit though. It's
Yeah,
resting against.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to bring her arm out from her body just.
That's a bit.
Got to get it in prime stabbing position. There you go.
Flatten it completely against her body. And then we tilt the hand like that.
This has come so far from the first time I ever used it.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is Heroforge 2.0. Like, actually, that's what they call it now. And yeah.
Like, that's so dope. How much was it to get these printed again?
This is way off what I made Catalina the first time. Because I've made her on Heroforge before.
Oh, yeah. But this is cool. This is different versions of her. You
and
know?
I reckon we tilt the head a bit that way. And maybe...
No, I think lift her chin a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, like that. And then we have to... like that. Yes. Yes, Catalina. Do you want the other arm there?
I'm fine with the other arm the way it is.
Yeah. Now come the colouring. Yes, exactly, Tony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we can.
But here's the other things. We need to... needs to go into the hip a bit, so it's tucked in nice and tight. That's better. And the other one needs to do the same. That. So it's actually on the belt, not floating next to the belt. And I almost want to tilt them down a bit. No. Yeah. That.
Hey.
A bit better. Quick draw holsters. Yeah.
Just make sure it's not touching her hand there. You might have to tilt it down just a little bit.
That's alright. Alright, there's actually...
I want to just a little bit.
That. You see?
Yeah, I still want it tilted down a little bit.
Like that. Better?
Have you done? Hey, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Face.
Should she be holding that hip dagger then, given the position she's holding the knife in? Because if she's holding it in that position, it looks like she's drawn it from that hip.
You're correct.
Mm.
Alrighty. Side. Gonna muck the positioning. Yeah. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You were right. I also want to drop that. Drop the shoulder bit down a bit. Yeah, that's better. And we want to slide these in and tilt up. And the other one the same.
See, now I want to make a cosplay of this outfit. This is why I can't be trusted with these things. Just want to be a badass.
That was a little too far in. There we go. Yeah.
Tony, I would love to get my own 3D printer.
Yeah,
but
it's on my list.
Yeah, like I would want a half decent one though. I wouldn't just want to get a cheap, shitty one.
That's it. There we go.
And I should really do other things like service the car and go see a dentist.
Yeah. There we go. How's that? Happy?
Yeah. Stoked.
All right. Face. Do we want to make like more?
I'm pretty happy with the face, to be honest. No, that's for Jason. Whoa, okay. Too much, take it back.
Do we want just a little bit of cocky? Like...
A little bit. A smidgen. Okay.
Like that?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's color this.
Yeah.
Now, she's white, right? No, she's blue.
No, technically she's only blue internally.
Oh, that's true.
Canonically.
Now.
So she was blue.
She was Yennefer Vengerberg, so that.
Yeah. So if we can make her head more like her hair more of a super dark brown rather than jet black.
Yeah. It's just do you want it to be super pale or a little bit more tan in the skin?
I think super pale.
Yeah.
Like, hasn't seen the sun for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Find some purples. Oh wow, that's powerful.
She does wear black with purple trim. Like, she's not head to toe purple. Jeepers. How are you supposed to sneak up on anyone dressed like that?
Like that, maybe? That's a little bit more toned down.
Dark motives, everyone knows you're edgy.
Oh my god. It's a Sulaneshi cultist, that. Chromatic Chaos is what it's called, yeah.
Damn freaking straight, it's chaotic.
Yeah. I reckon that for now, as a base plate. Or maybe that. Actually, that's better. 3D printing, the best 3D printer for miniatures. Honey, don't send me this shit. How much? Oh, I've seen these. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave that for later. Josh's not going to look at that right now. Alright. That's not a bad place to start. So, I don't mind this purple at the middle.
No, that looks pretty cool, actually.
And actually, having had red... Ooh, how about we do that? There. In the gaps. And then we do a lighter red. Like coral. No, that's too much.
Too bright.
How about aubergine?
Mm.
In there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See what I'm putting down?
Yeah, I see what you're laying down.
And then we have the black. Purple, red, and black.
Yeah.
Just a little darker on the purple, or do you want to leave it at that lighter purple?
I think make it more of a royal purple. How specifically can you adjust the color on this bad boy?
It's basically options.
Right.
I believe you can create your own color, but I have never done it. That is fairly purple.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty royal. That's aubergine.
See, that looks like a little...
How about I look somewhere else for purples? Like... glistening. It's paints. No. Wood.
Whoa!
How about... Yeah, she wants to be able to sneak in places. It's
yeah.
Stone. All of them have got a bit of glisten to them.
Yeah.
Ooh, how about that? Or maybe that.
Yeah. I think that
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sash.
It's got the back panel. Yeah, the sash to match. And then we've got the back panel in black, maybe?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to go for a cloth, though. That's plastic, technically. It's black sack, charcoal cashmere. Maybe for the trousers. I don't mind the trousers that color, actually.
No.
Aristocratic aubergine. Oh, have that on the back. Like this really deep purple. Like
that's
there. Cool. Huh? Yeah. Warm walnut. Ooh. How about like a black leather or a dark? Ooh. How about that for there instead, though?
Oh, I think she needs black pants.
Yeah.
like the blue or purple, I think.
Yeah, alright. Looking for... Whoa, that's nice. Red shirt?
I don't want it to be too colourful.
No, okay. Well, I'm happy with the black sleeves then.
Yeah?
Yeah. You wanted to go a not black, but more sort of a dark brown for the hair.
Let's have a look. Let's have a play.
A walnut. Don't do a lot of very, very darks. Is boysenberry? Nope, that's purple.
Is that like black currently?
Although what we can do is use Dag's trick for the decals.
Yeah.
In the hair.
So you could make her hair like black and then give it...
Start at the roots and give it tips.
Mm.
So if we start it, we have it black in the roots, and then we go to sort of that, and then we fade out to maybe truffle, like that.
Maybe a shade darker than that.
On the tips?
The main hair.
About as dark as it goes without being black. We'll try that. Well, that's actually lighter. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Truffle black is the only other option, really.
That's fine.
Or I could go non-hair colours. Like that. Now, all of this blacks aren't very black.
Mm.
Shaggy space, like that. Sort of a dark blue, really, though.
Mm.
About that.
Mm. Looks a little odd.
It does, because it's dyed leather. Ooh, that. Kind of mottled.
Looks like she's used dry shampoo, but she hasn't brushed it through properly.
Yeah, it's because it's rotting harbour. It's a wood. Bone. Yeah, that just looks like she's graying.
Mm.
The trick with black, and I do appreciate that the program is struggling with it, black is really hard to shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, check the decals for the hair. Adana is correct, yes. You can make any color you want. Alright, mix tab. Fine, let's mix it. Let's start with truffle black as a base. And then, like... turn it just up a little bit. Oh, right, no. Yeah. That's cool. And then we go to the sauteed mushroom and we darken that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Is that dark enough? I had never actually played with this before. It's not too bad. How's that?
Yeah, that looks really good.
And then we go to the next one down and we darken that up too. You think?
It's looking pretty dope.
Cool. Shoulder piece.
Kind of like the white, to be honest.
Yeah?
Unless you want to make it like a slightly smoky grey.
Butterscotch blonde turned. No. I just Right. Yeah, sure. So that, right, old salt or wizard grey. I don't mind it the way it is, though.
No.
The only other thing I would change is the color of the, I kind of want to give her skin tone hands.
Yeah?
I know she's wearing gloves, but she is wearing gloves, and it's very clear that she's wearing gloves. But no, it doesn't have to be. So let's go. Oh, that's very pale. That. That.
Cool.
And then it's just a strap around her wrist, holding the armor on. And then I think I want to give that gold bit in there. I want to either color it like a dirty and chrome, sort of something like that.
Too shiny.
Yeah. Too gold. I think she's just not. It's not really a gold person. Maybe antique brushed copper. There you go. That's better. And then we just need to do the magic. Now,
Can we make her boots black?
yeah, I can make her boots black. You watch me. You watch me make her boots black. Boom, 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 boom. I want a little bit of detail though, so maybe dark brown on the bits, and then maybe purple laces, like a dark purple lace.
Really dark purple.
Not that. Where did I see a really good dark purple? In the hair. That.
This is pleasing me an incredible amount.
How's that?
Yes, yes.
Yes, slay queen, slay.
Love it.
I whenever I use that in class, I now check with my students. I was like, did I use that correctly? Was that right? Because they give me so much. I was like, yeah, slay, and they're like, no, not now. That doesn't know. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what kind of magic? Is it fire magic?
Well, it's kind of psychic magic that she does. Psionic magic.
What kind of magic would that be then, color-wise?
I don't know.
Like, really pale? Like light blue?
Yeah.
Like that?
Like a ghostly.
Green flame.
No, Jason's the
That's
one with
me.
the green flame.
That's me. Yeah. Like this.
I think you need to make the base of it a little darker.
A little darker.
Little darker. Little darker.
Right. Like that. That's sick as fuck. Or
oh, Josh, I might have to make this outfit.
yes for the purple. Yes for the purple.
Ooh, is it too much?
Or maybe we do the. I think it plays.
Yeah.
What if we tone it down a bit?
Just a smidgen.
Like that. Light purple. Purple is nice. The purple plays, I think.
Yeah. Alright.
Maybe we go the full purple in the one in her hand and then the lighter purples in the ones on the base. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's sexy. I don't care. I don't mind that she doesn't have no back. One thing I do want to do now that we've colorized her, and
Ooh, teal.
damn it! Oh, I can't. Can I not do? Well, that was a waste of time. I want to do magic effects on it. has to be a sword? Yeah, I can't have it on a knife. Yeah, it won't let me do it on a knife. That's a shame.
Boo. Never mind.
Is it just because it's too small? What if we had a slightly larger knife? Like that knife. Yeah, that one's allowed. We, small flame attachment. And then I adjust the knife. Reverse it.
You need to change the sheath as well.
Yeah. But like that? I think it's too much.
I don't think you need it.
Yeah, I think it's too much. I just really like the spell effects. Yeah.
Undo.
It doesn't remember the poses at all. Reverse the blade. There you go. And we tilt the hand out just a little bit more.
Psionics, teal or blue, according to Tony.
There you go. Divine gold or silver, arcane red or yellow or green, psionics teal or blue. Yeah. That and yeah. No, a little bit more of that. There we go. And just because I'm a small amount of a perfectionist on this myself.
Small amount of a perfection?
Just a little bit. It's been known. Look, it's been known. I want copper in there as well. And
Yes. Go, Catalina.
want it to glow. Yeah. There you go. And what color are her eyes?
I think she has purple eyes.
You think?
Wonder if I actually noted her eye color.
Grey. We can do grey. Brown.
Maybe like a deep blue.
Karen. It has to glow.
Oh yeah, she has glowing blue eyes now, doesn't she?
Oh, that's terrifying. Uncommon, purple. There you go. That's the closest it'll let me do without
making her look weird.
Yeah. If you want a soft internal glow, have it in the mouth.
You mean her teeth?
Yeah.
I think give her blue eyes.
Yeah?
The blue teeth just looks weird. It doesn't track, unfortunately.
Yeah. You reckon blue eyes? I think the purple was alright.
Yeah.
How about we give her like more aqua pops? Because she does glow blue internally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. A little good compromise. I
think she's done. She looks dope.
Add glow to the eyes in the mix tab.
Thank you, Ardania.
Say what? Color, how does? To the aqua.
Mix tab.
Shape. Eyeball, pupil. Rotate, glow.
Can you zoom in on her face a little?
Terrifying.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
I stare into your soul.
I'm going to crank the glow all the way up. And if we did... The eyeball is also a sort of a blue. There, like that.
Possibly make the blue a smidge cooler since we're in the mix tab.
Her blue, the eye.
Yeah, because if it's a little cooler, then it'll match the flame in her hand.
Ah, like that. Oh, you're wanting more sort of a... that.
A little icy.
Like that.
Yeah.
Donna is apparently a wizard with this shit.
Yeah.
And we can also turn the iris size. Ah. Give her really big pupils. Like really big irises.
Mm.
This will be a very expensive print. You reckon, Tony? Yeah.
I have expensive taste for someone who's never had a lot of money.
Yeah, I think it comes with it. Alrighty. That's
She looks
sick
so
as
cool.
hell. Alrighty, booth.
Love it.
Let us do so firstly we need to rename her. Catalina of Corvenheim. Accept. And we save. And we do a screenshot.
It's EIM, not IEM on her name.
Fine.
Gotta spell her name right.
There we go.
Ooh, fairy artificer.
Yeah, can you slam the fairy artificer up in the chat, in our Discord? I want to see.
Oh, thanks, Tony. I appreciate that.
What did Tony say?
When I win 1 billion sec, I'll buy you one of these, I promise. And maybe it's probably not pronounced sec.
Swedish krona.
Swedish krona. There you go.
Cool. Alrighty, that's Catalina.
She looks so
We
cool.
save.
Can we take a little break, possibly? Before
Yeah,
we do Jason?
let's do that. Pop the break screen up, and we will be back in a little minute. Guys, thanks very much for hanging out with us. It's really cool to have you all in chat. Say goodbye, Karen.
See you in a minute.
Fast ahoy and g'day, mateys. We be back for more character creation, character building. So this evening, Karen and I I've created a new character on D&D Beyond, and Karen has revisited a character that she made a little while ago on D&D Beyond. And then we have built Catalina in Heroforge, and now I am going to do mine. And thank you so much for everybody for hanging around and with us in chat. It's really lovely to see all of our lovely friends, Adana, Tony Karlstrom. You're always gratefully received. And all of you in chat as well. Heroforge is an amazing system that we're using to build these characters. They are really cool. They really support the community as well. They know they know on which side their bread is buttered. But really cool folks, cannot speak highly enough of them. So, now we need to make Jason Lawn Mower. Let us call him that first. Jason Law Mower.
We're going to learn an uncomfortable amount about what I find attractive in the next half an hour.
So first of all, we take the shirt off. Yeah. Viking Kirtle. That is actually very much how I saw him. I did see him as Viking-esque.
Definitely.
So there is the resounding laughter motley coat. Let's go with an outfit first. Let's see if we can find something appropriate that we can tweak in an outfit. Venturer's outfit?
He's way too weedy at the moment. We need to bulk him.
Ooh, that's alright. I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's a little piratey, but not like
Yeah.
smack you in the face piratey.
Yeah, it has the vague feeling of nautical and of warlock.
I'm on board. I'm on board.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. There's noble clothes. Nah. Scavenger's robes. And of course we have swashbuckler's clothing, but he's not a pirate. I don't hate this at all. I'm gonna tweak it a bit. I wonder if I can have the kirtle under it. Because we've got the high-shouldered vest. That. It's not quite the same as what we were rocking before. Where is what we were rocking before? I really like this because you can now have up to 3 layers on the torso,
Which is pretty cool.
which is very, very cool. To the point of not being able to see the bottom layer at all. Mended Knight's Curious. Ooh, don't hate that either. Or there's the Indomitable Warrior Samurai Do.
How many options?
I like the open vest. Oh, the third option is just neck stuff. I do like the open vest though. That sort of bit of a vibe.
Oh, GM's Workshop, we will absolutely send them to you. Because this is the second one. The first one is painted now. It looks so cool. So cool.
Yeah, cool. That done. Yeah, I'll here you are. Hang on, we will save him just briefly, and I will show you the other GM's Workshop. This is Catalina. That's Catalina of Corvenheim. She's in our Discord right now. Karen can upload and send. Yeah. She glows from her eyes. And yeah, now we're working on Jason. I've got quite a repertoire of really cool ones as well. I quite like Susan Del Cray. This is the one I played for on Ardana's channel. She's a hedge. Or as close as I could get. Hedgehog is hard. Hedge sorcerer, and she's got a little mouse friend, which is again the closest we could find. Susan Tree Friend is her name now. I also very fond. Again, this is an Ardana one. Ada Linda. Ada is cool. It took me an absolute age to get that sword in that sheath.
There was swearing.
There was swearing. An absolute pig. And Herga, who beats people to death with a waffle iron.
That's right.
And this was for Dread. We're gonna load? Yeah. No, it wasn't for Dread. This was for Kevin. Kevin with Dirty 20 Gaming. Yeah, smashes people. He's a Goliath and he beats people over the head with a waffle iron until they die.
Look, beating people to death with a waffle iron sounds like a rational response to a lot of situations.
And Grumblemore, my crusty brand imitation Dumbledore Gandalf cross. And that's the point of him. He's a toy. He's a knockoff imitation toy of Gandalf and Dumbledore. And Vape.
Yes, he does waffle on a bit. Yeah.
I don't think that's what happens. And Vape. Warforged Artificer. Had fun with the lightning effects on that one. He was a smashing success. Yeah, look. Alright, back to Jason.
His breakfasts are a knockout.
Stop it. It's Outlaw's Duster. Ooh. Don't mind that. Bit scanned, to be honest. I like the open chest one, but I want undercover overcoat. That's kind of cool. Nope, not that. I almost prefer what we had before, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm going to change the boots.
Oh.
I reckon Jace's... I reckon... practical but boots. Like... that.
You don't want to give him some mechanical heels?
Like...
Yeah.
Boom. Slay. Even higher. That's some Lux Towns vibes right there.
It was so surprising to see. I'd forgotten how tall they are. I'm standing next to Lux. I'm like, I only see you on a computer screen. So
yeah.
tall.
Plate armor heals.
They're
I
taller
both
than
love
you.
and hate that they exist. Yeah, Lux towers over me. I'm 6.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 6 foot, and Lux towers over me.
Yeah.
Outlaw boots. That would be where I'd go, I reckon. Ah, that's probably what it is, though. This is probably one thing, not two things.
That's what I think.
It's that, yeah. It's the Adventurer's breastplate and surcoat.
It's a double whammy.
I'm gonna take his shirt off just briefly because I want to fix measurements. Because he's beefy. I think we upper scale him up a bit.
No, he's looking a little skinny. He needs to eat some sandwiches.
We crank the muscularity all the way. We...
Stay within reasonable proportions, maybe?
Yeah. Like that.
This is the trouble with the delay. You've laughed at something, and I'm going to find out what
I'm
it
laughing
is.
at what Ardana has just said. I just spit water on the cat. We want to turn it back just a little bit.
Speaking of Jason Momoa, there was a video on Instagram today of him, and I forget who the other guy was, but they were playing tortilla slap, which apparently is when you both hold water in your mouth, and then you rock, paper, scissors to see who slaps the other with a tortilla. And so Jason Momoa slaps the other guy in the face with a tortilla, who promptly spits out his mouthful of water. And obviously Jason finds it so funny that he immediately spits out a mouthful of water. It was great.
There we go. He's got a little bit more chunk to him.
Donkey.
Donkey. And his posture is very good, thank you. And now he's looking like, hey, I'm walking here. I'm going to change the pose immediately because I hate it.
I just realized I'm sitting here eating chocolate and drinking Diet Coke. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a woman of contrasts.
Yeah. It's also worthy to note that, you know, you don't drink Diet Coke because...
Yeah, I swapped to Diet Coke because it has
You're trying to lose weight.
suppressing qualities.
Yeah.
Because I had a stomach thing and I felt really nauseous all the time. Turns out stepping on Diet Coke really helps with that. And now it's just... I think it's a little bit of caffeine addiction and a little bit of habit now. So I still get nausea. Though, to be honest, I should probably occasionally just not drink it for a day or two and see how I feel.
Ooh.
Check if it's still going on.
Just trying to find a normal way for him to stand. There you go. So, that. There you go, that. Whoa. His posture's
I feel
weird.
like he's about to, like, twitch his pecs.
There you go. The posture is a bit weird now, though. This is what happens when you crank the posture all one direction. There we go.
There you go.
That. There you go.
Wind blowing in his hair.
Yeah. So, next. Yeah, speaking of which. I don't hate that haircut for him.
I don't hate it either.
Again, it's practical. He would have long hair, definitely.
Yeah.
We can do maybe dreads, maybe short dreads. Like that. But not that. That. Half up, half down. That.
Oh, yeah. Can vibe with it.
I quite like that. I don't think he's got the full... I don't think he's that. But that's alright. Short dreads.
Too much. Take it back.
Yeah, take it back. Beard. I think, like me, short.
Trimmed beard.
Not
That's my preferred Jason Momoa, is short beard.
like that.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones beard was too much.
Yeah. That's about as short as it gets. That's alright.
Well, it's called a cop stash.
Hey?
There's a moustache, it's called cop stash. And the caption is, do you know how fast you were going? I'm like, yes, officer.
You don't even have a goddamn mustache, for Christ's sake. I'm trying, it just grows in little clumps.
Oh, man, I really like Super Troopers. Like, you made me watch that, and I was like, I'm not going to like this movie. And
I hate that you like it. Yeah. You're like, I hate that I like this.
I hate that I like this film.
Check decals. Yes. We have homebrewed that tieflings are Nyx-born and created by Perforos, the god of the Forge. This PC is a tiefling monk dedicated to the god of victory, so the story will be that Euros and Proforos will change the monk's body. Ooh! One of my players in Theros campaign is going to take abilities for level 4 and has come up with this amazing plan on how the gods will change his physiology to match the stats. That's dope. That's very, very cool. Decals wise, I think he would have tats.
You're not gonna see him though if he has a shirt on.
Well, this is it. I'm thinking maybe he doesn't. I'm leaning more and more Aquaman. Up to and including the fact that he is a warlock of the fathomless deep.
Oh, face decals has stubble.
Oh.
More of a...
I kind of like this, though. I have a bit of beard envy because this is about as thick as mine ever gets before it gets gross. I mean, I'll look. Decals. Stubble. tweet. I'm gonna have to turn beard off. Turn the beard off. Yeah.
Not feeling it? Oh, I think I prefer the beard too.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think Catalina also prefers the beard. Yeah. It's a good thought, Ardana. Thank you for it.
Good to know.
Wow, you could do like flaming stubble. Stubble carved into flames.
If you want to make that guy from the Hunger Games, whose name I've forgotten.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
game
yeah,
master,
yeah,
he
yeah.
actually had the dope, like,
Yeah.
shaped.
Cool. All right.
I think the
clothing
stubble
wise.
would look better if you, like, gave him a heavier jaw.
Yeah. I like the beard.
I remember when you first wanted to grow a beard, and I was so
Very
opposed.
against it. Yeah.
And then it grew in, and I was like, you know what?
Amusingly, it grew on both of us. Maybe like a harness? Or street hacker jacket? I hate that. That's dumb.
My little cheeky low-cut blouse.
Chef's apron? And nothing else? Egyptian warrior chess piece? That's actually pretty sick. With this look, it's a vibe.
See, now we need to make the rock from the Scorpion King.
How about that?
How wild man do you want to go with him?
I was thinking like furs, but like those are shark teeth. I'm probably gonna lose the over. Wow, he's got no hips at all, doesn't he? Go underneath that. Like that.
Protects his thighs, but not his vital organs.
Yeah. He's hardcore. I think he does need a shirt, hey. Even if it's just...
Give him like a sleeveless shirt, maybe.
Yeah.
Then you can show off his guns.
Yeah.
Like, what was I saying?
Oh, no, wait. That's what we do.
You're gonna make Ardana spit on a cat again.
It's where he keeps his familiars.
Instead of throwing stars, he's throwing like glomp onto your face, take over your brain.
Or
See,
we
this is
go
how
we
they
go
should
full
have
Little
dressed
Mermaid on him.
Aquaman should have just had a pair of starfish on his pecs. Would have been the best film ever.
Or a crop top. What the actual hell? Seaweed wrap. This is proper Aquaman. I don't hate this as an idea, actually. It's just not where I was intending to go with it. Open vest. You can do that. That's more like it. Yeah, that.
There we go. He just got a little hot and had to take his shirt off, you know?
Yeah. No, not that.
Can't believe they've pushed Aquaman 2 till next year.
I can. They cancelled other things.
Yeah, I know. At least they didn't, like, bin it outright. That would have pissed me off. How dare you!
Not that long. I want something short, but I do want an over...
See Kalahara Cochrane named Sushi. Yes!
Yes.
I'm all for that. Okay, we need to do like a themed, like a beach themed one, and we can have the seagull Aarakocra and seaweed wrap. We can have like better Aquaman with the starfish pasties.
Nah, I don't think I like any of this. I want just that. Or it needs to have something with a belt.
They don't have separate belts?
That. They do have separate belts, but they tend to stick quite proud. Like,
That looks nice.
Yeah, that one looks alright. Because you can then put, like,
Josh, you just scrolled past underwear with package, and, like, I'm just saying, we don't have to keep it, but I think we should, like, have a look real quick, you know,
just to see.
Because I think it would go well with the starfish, you know. See? Would this not have been the best Aquaman?
Or that.
Just, yeah.
It's the boots that really make it work.
It really is.
You happy now?
Yeah, very happy. Thank you.
You're welcome. See what I put up with, chat?
But I was so stoked when they said they were going to... Then Jason Momoa got cast as Aquaman. Because I was just like... Because I was like, there's no way you can make Aquaman cool. And I was like, apparently unless you cast Jason Momoa and just let him do his Jason Momoa thing. And then I'll just be sitting there going, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Say something else, pretty boy.
Flex your biceps, go on.
No.
Jason Momoa is kind of my exception to long hair on men.
I reckon that for the cuffs. Like a little smaller. Siri!
Oh, we set the dog off. She felt the sexual chemistry of Jason Momoa and she's on red alert. See, if I didn't have work tomorrow, I would go watch Aquaman right now.
There you go. Leather wrist wraps.
The remake of Conan the Barbarian. Because you remember, Josh,
I do.
happens.
The butt scene, yeah.
For those of you who don't know, there's a scene where he rolls over and he's naked and he like clenches his butt cheeks. And Josh and I had to pause it because we would just die.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to say there was a want. Use of the word want there is gratuitous, I would say.
We were compelled to pause and rewind a few times.
Oh, gear.
You know, I think it's really wholesome, you know, a couple enjoying Jason Momoa's ass together.
I'm glad you think that. It's important that you think that.
Or you tolerating me appreciating Jason Momoa.
Look, one way or the other, my lovely. Cane sword. No, it's longer than that.
You are right, Marishi. He is just a super nice guy.
Viking longsword. Boom. That. Yeah, no, he does. He seems like a really lovely guy.
And like, he seems to have a really good relationship with like Zoe Kravitz as well, because she's his stepdaughter, and they seem to have a really cute relationship as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just seem like a nice man. I'm gonna be so sad if anything horrible ever comes out about him.
Yeah.
Like, no.
He's like 12 or 13 years younger than his wife as well.
I'm not sure exactly.
He's quite a bit younger.
Yeah. But it's freaking, you know,
I'm not saying she's not gorgeous. She very much is, but yeah.
What's her name? That's driving me crazy. I can't remember her name. Hang on. I'm looking this up. Lisa Bonnet. That's it.
Yeah.
Or Bonet. Lisa Bonet. And I think they have kids together too.
They do. They've got 2.
But they're just going to be so attractive. It's ridiculous.
There you go. I think that. And... Yeah.
And green flames!
There will be green flames. Spell effects.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz has said Jason made him a better man.
Yeah, wow.
That's great.
What do you reckon? Lots of flames or little flames? Like, that's the little flames. And then there's the lots of flames.
It's a tough call.
Or the spiraling magic effect. No, not that.
Lisa, I was on that show with the super creepy old comedian back in the 90s, but yeah, she was.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're going to have to specify which super creepy old comedian. I know who you're talking about, by the way.
Back items. I think he... For the aesthetic, I don't really want to do a backpack.
No.
Even a small one.
Yeah, him and Catalina, they travel light.
I think they travel light, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they just leave their shit on the boat. And he wouldn't even have a scabbard because he summons the blade. I'm going to give him a couple of same daggers. I think it's kind of cute that they're going to have matching daggers.
I love how I was all like, oh, he's not her boyfriend. They're just, traveling companions with benefits.
But they are very good traveling companions with benefits. And I'm going to mount them on his thighs. I'm going to drop them down and have them thigh-mounted.
Another excellent point from the Maharishi. He single-handedly boosted the sales of Kuji sweaters, though. And pudding.
And pudding.
How dare he do that to pudding?
So
when I was studying Italian at school, if you're wearing like a chunky sweater, they call it il golf because Italian didn't really have a word for jumper, and so the introduction to it was Americans would be like, "Oh, it's my golf sweater," and instead of picking up on the sweater, they just took the golf. So if you want to put a jumper on in Italy, you say, "Oh, I'm going to put on il golf." Dove è il mio golf? Which makes me want to Google quickly what they call golf in Italian.
A waste of time.
Well, yes, we call it that in every language.
That.
There's a woman I follow on...
That's what we do. And then... I really kind of want to... That.
Yeah. Josh, we should make these outfits, just for fun.
Oh, here's the problem. That sword's in the wrong damn hand.
Ah.
He's right-handed.
Yes. In D&D, a traveling companion with benefits means you share good berries.
Yes. Can confirm.
See, they call golf in Italian as well. That's got to be confusing.
Oh, heck. Check that out. Oh, that's why. Hands. Idiot.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maharishi. Have I found your weak spot? Do you not like me saying mean things about golf? Sneaking into chat. Golf is shit. It's bad for the environment. Dickheads play it.
Wow. Escalated really quickly.
Particularly in Australia, the amount of water that is used to maintain golf courses is freaking criminal.
It is criminal.
Oh, I'm like, we're all on freaking water restrictions like forever, and the golf courses are just like la 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 la.
All right, buddy. So, pose now. I really kind of wanna. That sort of thing. But with the blade reversed. I want a little less that, but...
And do something with his other hand. It's kind of
yeah.
Awkwardly cupping nothing.
Oh, superhero landing.
So bad for your knees. So bad for your knees.
So if you swap... Let's flip the blade around. Oh, look at that. You put him in a Batman suit, he's just looking down. Yeah, we can talk about Arizona where the water table has dropped several feet per year, yet the golf is still green. Yeah, exactly.
The golf courses must be green.
I live in Ohio where we have lots of courses and lots of water. You see, valid. In Scotland, where they invented the sport, they have arguably too much water. Makes perfect sense to have it there. But
like,
we live down the road from a golf course, and yet there are like hundreds of homeless people in Joondalup that don't have a place to live, and we live down the road from a golf course that no one uses. Half of Connolly, the next suburb up, is a golf course.
Like, frankly, they should have just made the golf course its own suburb.
Well, this is it. If you live in the northern suburbs of Perth and you want to play golf, you live in Connolly. Because you'll live next door to one. Vegas has golf courses. Yeah, Vegas has more than one. It's like, which is...
It's like, you're in the middle of the desert! Or, like, learn to play golf on, like, dirt.
No, any of these. I think it's pretty much gotta be that one, but we do something else with the other hand.
You know, like, because, like, growing up in Australia and, like, I do not remember a time before water restrictions. And I've always loved taking long showers, and I'm feeling very guilty about it because...
Yeah, when I moved her to England and all of a sudden she was like, wait, what?
Guilt-free showers. They literally have more water than they know what to do with. It was amazing. Except for those 2 weeks where it didn't rain and everyone was freaking out.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, it hasn't rained for 2 weeks. What are we going to do? And I'm like, 2 weeks? It's nothing.
In Australia, 6 months can elapse.
Though, in fairness to London, it gets very dusty after a couple of weeks with no rain.
Yeah.
Because it just dries out and there's just dust everywhere. In Ohio, we have just as bad grass as Scotland. Play in the winter with red balls and full parkas. Yeah, if I was going to play golf anywhere, it would be in Scotland. I would want to go to Scotland and play golf in Scotland. Wearing a tartan beret. For the aesthetics.
Okay, I'm going to give him the same little smoke effect we gave Catalina. But it's going to be green. Then we're going to... I reckon he also has rings.
Yes. Give me some rings. Give me some bling. Are you still going to reverse the sword, or are you going to leave it in the front position?
No, I'm gonna reverse it. And...
See, my putt-putt mini golf is pretty fun. As long as you accept that you are bad at it, in my case. You're not going to win, so you might as well just have a good time. Yeah, in Perth, they have a mini golf course. The final one is the Game of Thrones, the Iron Throne, but it's made of golf clubs.
Right.
That one's indoors as well, so no grass at all. They're all like different themed ones. So there's like one in a living room.
Let's try it forwards, pull it out, and then we twist it like that. Yes.
Inside his leg.
And then the other one, we down.
I have accepted that I'm not going to be good at everything, so I need to learn to enjoy things even if I'm bad at them. And I've got to admit, very liberating. Because I spent most of my 20s being like, I'm not doing anything I'm not good at. And now I'm just like, fuck it. This dude shouldn't be bad. I can guarantee I would be terrible at real golf, though. I've never played real golf. I can guarantee I would be terrible. Because I'm not good at hitting things or, like, directing things. So, yeah. I'd probably take out somebody.
And then we have that arm. No, that arm. That hand. Bend it back like that.
Ah, so there is a grass option that doesn't need to be watered half to death. Looks like he's broken his wrist there now.
Yeah, it does a bit, yeah.
He's got some hypermobile joint issues.
He does. I almost want to twist his torso more.
I don't know if you've ever listened to it, Maharishi. Robin Williams had an amazing bit of stand-up about golf.
Yes. Yes, he did.
I imagine if you type Robin Williams, Scotland, and golf into YouTube, you'd find it. It's a doozy. It's amazing.
Unless we, because I don't want him to be copying Catalina's pose, and he kind of is at the moment. So why don't we have that? And we.
He's burning his own chest hair off.
Ah! Yeah, I might just hang on. I'm gonna fix it. Fix it by doing this. Don't worry, I'm coming.
Emerges from the flames.
I just don't like the pose. I think it's the main issue.
I was about to say Robin Williams, but no, it was Billy Connolly who did the one about the guy who farted on a plane. And we were listening to it in a car.
Nearly crashed the car.
We were driving out of London. We put on Billy Connolly's stand up and he's doing the bit about the other guy who farts on the plane. And we're crying. We're in freaking London traffic.
We were driving through West London and
tears.
With Hugh in the back seat, because he'd been staying with us. My little brother. And yeah. Oh, that was funny.
Choose sword and flames or just flames?
I think that's about as... I don't actually hate it now. Now that I've mucked around with it and discovered it's not going to work. Unless we do that. Vinyl, yes, Maharishi. My dad has a large collection of the same. We spent 3 days once just going through them.
My parents...
I think Mum was away, which might have been why.
Rishi. That is less of a mouthful than Maharishi. Though Maharishi is very cool. My parents still have all their records somewhere. They got rid of the record player a long time ago, but apparently they still have all the vinyls in a box somewhere.
My dad reacquired. I think we're going to go with that. I think it's just the vibe I get of him. But I am going to flip those knives over and drop them down his thighs.
You might want to move his sword slightly further away from his face.
Yeah.
He's about to lose his beard. Yeah, if I lived in like a bigger house and had room for that sort of thing, I reckon I would buy a record player. Because there's so many old records at op shops, you could just buy random stuff. on vinyl. Be fun. But I'm a clutter wizard, so I'm not.
You are a filth wizard.
No,
Is
clutter
a
wizard.
homage. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you mean. I kind of let's twist the wrist a bit. No,
I
not
don't
like
know this. Someone's like Maharishi Beetles.
A little less. And if I tilt the back arm up a bit.
Oh, the Beatles Guru. That's cool. This is where I have to admit I don't know the difference between meditation and transcendental meditation. So you know the difference.
One is trying to achieve a higher state of consciousness. One is trying to be just blank. Think?
My parents still have their VHS player. And probably still have all my ballet concerts on VHS as well. If I'm ever feeling super nostalgic. Whoa. Be sure to keep reading about the retreat where the Maharishi wanted to have an orgy with them and their wives.
Sounds legit. That.
Oh, wow. The Beatles formally renounced their association with the Maharishi as a public mistake.
Do I want anything on the base? And what kind of base do I want? Again, he is doing a crawl through a spaceship, so spaceship!
Oh, a closet-sized record player. See, that sounds more achievable.
Extras. Anything we would think Jason would have, my love? Oh, I know what I saw. I know what I need. Hang on. Where are you? Saw it the first time when we were doing that.
Hey, yes. Perfect.
And now we move them because presumably we can, yeah.
Yeah, because one of the staying on the side. See, my parents had a record that was all old comedy songs, like Hello Mother, Hello Father.
Yeah.
Wonder if they still have it. Check. Oh, hey, Dutch Dragons. Third raid of the night.
What? Amazing! Throw your favourite raid emotes up in chat. Dutch Dragons, thank you so much for the raid. We are doing character building. I'm currently hiding Jason's face. This is Jason Lawn Momoa.
Yeah, one of his tentacles is trying to escape.
Tentacles. There we go. He is a Warlock of the Deeps. How many times people misspoke Dungeons for Dragons? Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. We are Corsair's Cove. I am Josh the Pirate, and my lovely wife, the Mother of Bunnies, is joining me this evening. We are building characters for a game we are going to be playing over on the GM's Workshop on Saturday morning, our time, at 9 a.m. AWST GMT +8. So if you fancy joining us then, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing Rift Raiders, which is, it's this cool competitive D&D, basically. Two teams do the same dungeon with two different DMs that the DMs have collaborated to build, and they see who can do it the fastest. It is done on stream, so one team will be competing on Phoenixiwaki, and the Maharishi will be part of that team, as will the dreaded GM. I can't remember what the other two names were. You two are really stinking cute, by the way. Thank you very much, the Maharishi. I've had the pleasure of playing with the Maharishi anyway, and that was super cool. Not on stream, though. Or did we stream? I can't remember if we streamed that one. But yeah, that was super fun. And so, yeah, Karen and I will be on GM's Workshop with Rackham and one of his, a couple of his friends to see if we can do the dungeon faster. An awesome concept. Yeah, Phoenix and GM dropped by in our stream today. Oh, cool. Yeah.
You
a lot
did
of fun.
stream
Yeah,
it.
we did stream it. Yeah. I think it was the Humblewood one-shot, Heart of Darko, where I played Marco Vilnius. Captain Vilnius.
We'll be on GM's Workshops.
We will be on
Channel.
GM's Workshop channel.
GM Workshop. Yeah.
GM
I don't think there's an S in there. It's just
Yeah,
GM
no.
Workshop.
What are we thinking, Karen? I might crank his right elbow up. Not. I don't mind that. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Actually, that. Wonder if I can twist the flames on the blade a bit, or just have smaller flames. Let's have smaller flames on the blade.
Smaller flames.
Small.
More flames. Mini. Pequeña.
Porqueña.
Yeah, fair warning, Josh and I quote random stuff all the time.
That's better.
That one,
Yeah.
for example, is a quote from the Netflix show Nailed It.
Is it? Work calls. Have a great session with GM. I will.
I lost last time I played Rift Raiders, so I got
Yeah.
a reputation to fix.
Shout out at GM's Workshop. There you go. That channel there. Yeah.
Color this bad boy.
I just want to twist his other elbow up a bit, like that.
Bye, Rishi.
See you, mate. Take care. Yeah, best of luck tomorrow. You're gonna lose, but best of luck. Big game.
You'll
Big game.
see the dust in our trail.
Last time it was like really, really close as well.
Oh, it was so close. I was so mad.
Yeah, that. Like he's getting ready to yeet a ball of fire. All right. Color this bad boy. Right.
I love how one of the tentacles is like almost hugging his boot.
Yeah, I left it there for that exact reason. I think it's cute. I'm gonna give him some tats. I need to find some like Maori style tats, like that. Like that. That's quite Maori style. Or even that. No. Triangular arm tats. That's our boy. Even more, really.
That's it, isn't it? GM Workshop?
Yeah, I did it.
You put GM John. I don't know if that was an auto
Did I?
mistake. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Well, John's cool too. Yeah, it's that one. And there you go, yes.
Yes, whatever.
If you want to watch
equivalent
the-
of 9 a.m. Perth time.
The link is there. Yeah.
No,
9 a.m. Perth
also,
time.
Japanese time.
I believe currently, yes. They have daylight savings. We don't.
Yeah, we had daylight savings for like 3 years, and then we just decided we weren't going to do it anymore.
I think I like that one the best. I think I like the sigil body tattoos the best.
Ooh, yeah. You can sort of see it creeping down his arm.
Yeah, and you can see it on his chest as well. It's cool. Don't need anything on the face though. And we want, obviously, we put the ombre in the hair.
Yeah.
And maybe in the beard as well. Yeah. You can put decals on almost everything. I'm not gonna though. Don't go overboard. Body. All right.
Too far. Take it back.
Too far. Take it back. Yes.
It is nearly 11:15.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna.
This
We're
is
go-
meant to be short stream.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, we'll do a little one. But then we got raided again and again and again. And we're just hanging out with some friends. And it's pretty dope.
We just get really involved and stuff. And I was trying on different hats for a while there as well.
Yes, you were.
This is the quality content you can expect from Thorsday's Co. I do have a stupid amount of hats.
That's not bad.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Should we make him and her match a bit?
Not too matchy-matchy. Yep, Heroforge is like, you're just like, I'll just quickly whip this up, but there's so many options.
Yeah.
And everything must be perfectly customized.
Well, hellos there, that. I actually don't mind that at all. That's cool. Yeah, cool.
He looks a little, like, I don't know if it's just my screen. He looks a little orange to me.
He's coming up a little more orange on Twitch than he is on mine.
Okay. Like, it could just be an exposure thing. Because I'm just like, he needs to look, you know, brown rather than like he's got a bad fake tan.
This one is called Purple People Beater. And I don't hate it. I think we'll go with this one though, which is called Autumn's Champion. The Autumn's Champion. Alright. The paints. So, I want to go sort of a blue and yellow vibe, I think, or green with, what's the complementary for green? Red.
Don't want him to look like a Christmas tree, though.
No, it's like toned down reds.
Like a dirty burgundy.
Actually, probably orange and blue, let's be honest. Orange and blue. Let's go, like... We do blue leather. For the pants. Like that. And then sort of, I don't mind the gold, sort of the orange on the shirt. Green. And then green trim.
I could lose so many hours to this.
It's a really fun program to use. It's very user-friendly. DC Forest. Different.
You have the better version, don't you? Do you have the paid version?
No.
Oh, okay. This is still the free one. Cool.
This is still freeware. And I reckon we go... I want brown boots. One of those.
Yeah. I feel like he's a little too blonde right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go darker on the roots. And then... What are you doing? Yeah. And then, like, that. I even want a darker, I want that chestnut. There you go, like that.
A little bit of chestnut.
And then we need to fix the green on the blade.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit violent. Oxic. Ooh. And I also want the tentacles to be like...
Green?
spectral.
Like Umbrella Academy.
Yeah. They're summoned like that.
Yeah.
Alright. Fix the boots.
And to the other flame as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then we need to wrap up because I'm hungry and I'm trying not to eat more chocolate.
Valid.
But it's really hard because it's like right there.
It's because you brought it into the room with you.
I brought it into the room and makes me want to eat it.
There we go. Some orange that really pops against the blue. And I think I actually made a bad call. I reckon I want blue piping. I don't want any green, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon the 2 colors is enough. I'm gonna go some like hardcore that. Little touch of purple in there to tie him in with Catalina. And the tats are black. That.
Yes. Killer.
Yeah. And then... And I kind of want the blade to be almost spectral. No, it doesn't work. What about a sort of a blue blade? Like that. There we go. Now we're cooking. That, and then we slap on some orange, metallic orange details. That. That. Alright, so I want leather. I want leather for that.
You gonna leave the flames blue or are you gonna turn them back to green?
No, I kind of like him blue. I think he's all about water. He's all about underwater. You disagree?
Oh, like it's up to you. I thought the thing was called green flame.
It is called green flame blade, but
Unless you made it more like a sea, like that kind
yeah,
of light bluey green.
like do that.
Yes, Yeti Doodles and I are on the same page.
Yeti Doodles, maybe go for teal or a more greenish color. We're probably gonna have to mix.
Because the neon's a little bit too much. You want it a little bit less.
Yeah.
Moi. That's a technical term, by the way. Moi.
Like that.
Little dirty depths of the ocean green.
Yeah. Well, that would be more almost like that. I do want it to glow. I reckon that, and then if we... tweak that over to that sort of a teal. That.
Yeah.
He's got these spectral tentacles with him.
That looks cool. It looks like bioluminescence, actually.
Yes, yes. Cool. All right. Let's look at those eyes. Important part. I want aqua. And that. And I kind of want to make him smile.
A little bit of a.
Yeah, that.
Can you raise one eyebrow a little bit?
That.
Yeah. Look at those rakish good looks.
I want to darken his eyebrows. Realize that's... Don't have enough. You can't see them.
Gotta give him some definition.
There you go.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. Cut it. Print it. Send it.
Save.
Oh, man, my neck is so messed up. Oh.
Boom. Download. Alright.
To send to GMWorkshop.
Oh. Have you tried inverting the gradient, making the blue more the dominant one? Still looks cool though. I don't want to. It's a really good idea, Yeti Doodles. I'm really tired.
How long has it been?
It's been 3 and a bit hours now.
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. Okay, yeah, we should stop.
Because we were tired. I'm gonna bed, you guys.
Thank you very much, King Noob Level 1. Thank you very much for the follow. What the site? What's the site? The site is Heroforge. Oh no, we'll just Heroforge.com. It is super fun. You can play on it for hours. They save all of your heroes. So all of your designs are all there. And they just, you have access to them whenever. And it's like $10 to, I think it's $10 US for the digital copy of it. So you pay $10 and you can then print it your own self, or it's quite a bit more to print them, and then quite a bit more again to print them colored.
And then to ship it to frickin' Australia.
And then to ship to Australia. It's about $100. But I got one. I had one made for Karen, and thank you very much, Sabutius, for the follow as well. We just had a rush of them. Thanks very much for the follow, all of you guys, you bloody champions. Yes, we are Corsair's Cove. We do this. Well, this actually is not something we do on the regular, but we do like to every now and again when we can't really bring ourselves to a stream. So Thursday nights normally Karen and I do 1v1 D&D where one of us DMs the other. At the moment, it's me DMing her. We have a communal character, Beryl Ingots Fury.
That's her in the top right corner.
This is her. I'm popping her up right now because
I'm probably just pointed the wrong direction because it's inverted. Yeah. It's up there.
This is Beryl. She's Dwarven Bard. And we both pilot her. We take it in turns to DM her. But yes, that's Thursday nights. Monday nights I run Humblewood, which is a cute animal, animal folk setting. But I run like quite a heavy-duty story in it, which is kind of fun. Currently, my active crew is going through Barovia with these characters, but we have 2 crews going on in the same world. And Karen is part of the other team, who are currently on hiatus, but will be back towards the end of September. Just got to do a
22nd.
1v1 tomorrow. It'll be the first time for just 1v1. It is super fun.
Ooh.
The trick is character class selection is the trick. Because some characters, some classes are better at it than others. Bard, Cleric would be really good for mano a mano. Meads Homebrew. Did I miss the fun times? I'm afraid you did, Meads Homebrew. Yeti Doodles, thank you for the follow.
I'm formerly the artist formerly known as Small Town Creepy. How are you?
That's confusing as all hell. Yeah, you did. I'm sorry, my friend. But
it'll be up on the Tube of Views.
Yes. It has been a bit of a wacky one. If you haven't watched the episode of Acquisitions Incorporated I posted, I highly recommend taking time to watch.
I have it open in another tab, so I will go back to it and have a look.
Meets Homebrew. Creepy. What was it before Small Town Creepy? There was a third. You used to be something different again, and I can't remember what it was. Anyway, we should go away from here because we've been streaming for a very long time. Smut Geek! That was it! Yes!
That was it!
And then you changed it to Small Town Creepy. I was like, I like Small Town Creepy. That's funny. Meets Homebrew. I'm going to have to get used to that.
That's cool too. I like that. There's a little double meaning in there. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cool. Also, meat is delicious.
Yes.
Anyway,
so
going
Karen,
away from here. So we
tell
can
me
have
about Ukraine.
Ukraine. It's full of Russians, which isn't going super well for the Ukrainians. And a lot of them have actually fled Ukraine to try and get away from the fighting. So the link in chat is for the Emergency Action Appeal. It is an Australian-based initiative to combine charities and not-for-profits to specifically help Ukrainian refugees. They've raised over $4 million, but there are some 11 million refugees thus far in the conflict. So every little helps. So if you have any spare digital pennies, feel free to follow the link and send it their way. If you already have donated, thank you. You're a bloody legend.
Yeah. You rock our socks as well, Meads Homebrew. Karen, tell me about yourself.
And me. Oh, doing all the things.
Just type my name. Madame and Monsieur, Dama, under Heron, and beings of indeterminate gender and persuasion, I be Josh the Pirate, and you can find me here on my channel, Corsair's Cove, which I run with me lovely lady wife, playing D&D and talking about D&D related things, and generally, infesting the RPG Twitch space. If you like my face and voice, you can also find me in Puperotica at Fringe World and at Kalgoorlie Pride this year. The Puperotica is puppets reading erotic fiction, and we are going to be doing some more stuff for that for our YouTube channel as well, so our friends can see our wacky exploits, even if they don't live in Australia. Yeah. If you like the majestic voice, but you think I could stand to tone the face down a bit, you can find me in the There Be Dragons podcast, we're a 5e gunpowder setting D&D podcast, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Scan Felspar and his little dragon, Rosh. Karen, tell me about you.
Hi, I'm Karen, also known as the Mother of Bunnies. You can follow me on Twitter at Mother O Bunnies, because they won't let me have of for some reason. You can follow my sassy burlesque alter ego, Miss Lola Moore, on Instagram. Paparotica is also on Instagram if you want to give that a follow. We'll be slapping up some stuff about Pride very soon. And yes, I am also part of the There Be Dragons podcast. I play Ryland Westfall, who's a badass dragonborn warrior with a big axe. And an axe to grind.
On your skulls. And our Discord is there. I've also put the YouTube and our socials are all up there. Follow them on all the things.
We'll pop up our characters from tonight on there as well.
Yes, they will be up in the hung, drawn, and quartered. What else do we need to talk about? There's a couple more things. We have an amazing affiliate link with Wooten Forge. You fancy getting yourself some beautiful handcrafted wooden tabletop accessories, like this beautiful dice keeper that contains within it the capacity to contain a lot of dice, and also a rolling tray, that handy thing, made out of Australian hardwoods. Head on over to woodenforge.com /Corsair's Cove, and you can acquire things there. They are also sponsoring our International Talk Like Josh the Pirate charity marathon stream, which is super cool of them, as are Roll With Advantage. The wonderful people at Roll With Advantage have sent me the best part of $400 worth of dice. Look at all this stuff. And stickers and other stuff. It's very, very pretty. I'm super excited, and I'm making a point not to open it too often, otherwise I just want what's in it. Hey, Aaron's here. Good to see you, my dear. Damn, time zones. Yeah, no. But we will be back Monday for more Humblewood, where the gang is going through Barovia, dealing with Strahd, and they're about to go over to a new town called Valakai to get a wedding dress for the abbot.
Zombie bride.
For the zombie bride of the abbot, who he thinks he can make Strahd sane by using a zombie bride to fix him, which totally going to work. Yep.
And we'll be on GM Workshop on Saturday morning our time, so GMT +8, to do our dungeon.
Which might be a little bit more convivial for our American friends.
Rift Raiders.
Rift Raiders.
Rift
we will
Raiders.
be there
Dungeon Drift?
At GM Workshop, we will be doing Rift Raiders, and if you want to watch on the other stream, Phoenixiwaki, we are competing. So it's the team who can do the dungeon fastest wins. We're playing the same dungeon. We'll start at the same time, and then the team that finishes first raids the other. Phoenix won last time, and Karen was not happy because she was playing with Rackham. So this time I will be joining in as well, and we are going to raid them, and we are going to beat them this time. It was super fun. So yeah, it's a really cool idea. It's Phoenix's idea. I would never take credit. It's John's idea, neat idea, and Rackham and Karen and I are going to be doing that Saturday morning, 9 a.m. AWST, GMT +8. So for our American friends, it's probably about the same PM. So you might actually be able to watch it. That'll be cool. All right, we're going to go away from here now because we're super tired. Karen, we need to find someone to raid, and we've got a few options.
We do.
Fried Dice Paradise. The Killer Bits are doing Power Wash Simulator. Flansoir. Winter's Tales. Why do we need to go past? Why do we need to go past Winter's Tales? Let's do that. Oh yeah, that's right. They moved their Wednesday night stream to a Thursday night stream because of Charlotte. For the same reason we didn't stream anything last night. We all went and watched a friend of ours perform live.
She was excellent.
We will take cares, Erin. Thank you so much for joining us, even if it was just for a little while. We will drop a raid on Winter's Tales now. So she's doing some world building for the Chronicles of Eowyn, or Eowyn, or something like that. Something like that. It's a really cool show. Would endorse. Much wow. Smash the follow button when you get there. Throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat. You know the drill. And we will see you guys next time. Say goodbye, Karen.
Bye, guys. Bye. Have a great night or day, depending on where you are.